is both legendary and the envy of the market. Retail banking. One bank, different amazing packages. Whether you are interested in savings account, current account, time or fixed deposit account, lending or overdraft, our team of dedicated staff is always ready and happy to help you out with your transactions as you wish. Corporate banking. Trust Bank offers the most convenient services for deposit accounts, credit facilities, trade finance, bond and guarantee, and foreign currency account. With e-banking, you can make electronic bill payments and online banking and enjoy 24-hour access to your money without ATM. With the largest network of branches and agents, we give you the convenience to receive funds as you please. We are Trust Bank because we take pride in satisfying every customer's financial needs.
Introducing the future of hassle-free and seamless financial transaction. The Una Wallet app, empowering you to effortlessly manage your money anytime, anywhere. With the Una Wallet app, you can now enjoy branchless banking, wallet-to-wallet transfer, wallet-to-cash, and bank cross-border payments, deposit at a bank, and withdraw from any Una branch. Get ready to experience the ultimate banking convenience with the Una Wallet app. With just few taps on your phone, you can effortlessly add funds, withdraw, and send money to your loved ones. The Una Wallet app also provides a detailed history of your transaction, making it easier to track your expenses. So, what are you waiting for? Download the Una Wallet app today on Play Store or App Store and say goodbye to hassle of traditional banking. Una Forex Bureau Limited, delivering much more than money.
Ja Oil ñoom ñoo jiitu si wàllum jaay essence si biir réew mi te ñu def ko warugal pour kontaan loo suñu client yi borom moto yi ak driver yi seen jaaxare jeex na léegi pour am essence bu baax ak njëg bu yomba lii sax moo tax ñu amal leen banxaas fépp si biir réew mi pour essence bu baax bu set benn place rek la muy Ja Oil soo soxlae essence bu set essence bu baax gasoil wala kerosene naa la wax ne Ja Oil rek mooy jëmukaay ga doxantul rek si bépp banxaasi Ja Oil nga am si bànneex ak Ja Oil seen bànneex mooy suñ taxawaay moo tax ñu amoon leen banxaas bépp si biir réew mi nim gën a yombee pour yow ak suñ liggéeykat yu xarañ yi naa la won ne mbégte rek nga see jël pour am essence bu baax pour say machine fenn place rek la mooy sa Ja Oil ak Ja Oil bànneex kese la moo tax sax suñ station si nekk ca Costa Road ak Banjul wàññil nañ leen njëgi essence bi foofu noonu pour am si lu leer mun ngaa call si 770-8080 322-9070 714-7273 wala 787-1321 Ja Oil, the pride of the nation.
Looking for the perfect home away from home in the Gambia? Welcome to BC's Residence, your ideal short-stay apartment in the heart of Bundum. Whether you're visiting for business, pleasure, or an extended stay, BC's Residence offers you the comfort, convenience, and privacy you deserve. Enjoy spacious, well-appointed accommodations in a peaceful neighborhood just behind Nusrat High School. Our residence combines modern amenities with authentic Gambian hospitality, ensuring your stay is both comfortable and memorable. At BC's Residence, you are not just booking a room, you're finding your perfect base to explore all that the Gambia has to offer. Ready to book your stay? Contact us today. plus 220-941414. bcsresidence@gmail.com. BC's Residence, Bundum, behind Nusrat High School. Your comfort is our priority.
Assalamu alaikum badigol ngal bismillah programme to aramisan kanale jang nale njijolo la so man kumas follow so duta so it looks like it's going to be very interesting. So just like a lot of people anticipated, being a programme to ngamin sote jangolom Honorable Saihou Mballow, presidential advisor and a member of the NPP executive. Honorable, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Fatou, for having me.
Yeah, of course we have Yaya Menteng. Be at Sirati Taylor. From Menteng from Unite. Menteng, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Fatou. It's a pleasure to have me again.
Yeah, and of course, my uncle from Badibu, Honorable Sulayman Saho from the United Democratic. Congratulations! This is your first time since you elect as the National Organizing Secretary of the United Democratic Party.
But you are late to say congratulations.
No, but you congratulated before.
Yeah,
off camera, no. Na schedule nyantanala, ila party leader nyantanala, so you schedule, you reschedule tonight, right?
Thank you.
But congratulations.
Thank you.
Badibu, you know, I'm proud of you. You know, my kota Badibu, because you know, alpha political, eka potato lea. Sako.
No, Jele University.
Salike.
University.
Anybody on Salike University. And interestingly enough, all these three men all used to be UDP. All of you. But today only one is UDP.
Yeah.
Saihou Mballow used to be UDP.
Of course.
This one up to yesterday was UDP.
Yeah.
And then Honorable Saho is also UDP.
We are all developing UDP. Mm-hmm.
And today,
so is the dynamic. It was our developmental.
Exactly. So,
and then, Suleiman, what does that say about UDP when it comes to Gambian politics?
That tells you that UDP is a training ground. Mm-hmm. We recruit people, we train people, and at the end of the day, we give them leverage to make a choice. So it's a kind of a recruitment center. Mm-hmm. You know, we train people, we recruit them, we give them the knowledge, we tell them make a choice.
But does that mean kofanang a maintenance strategy problem or because obviously, you know, most of the people Gambia jang UDP. Why do they have they will leave?
You know, that's choice. Democracy is all about choice.
Okay.
One of the fundamental principles of democracy is choice to be with a group, or a choice to go and form your own group, or a choice to go and join. It depends on your political market too. Some people, they look at the opportunities.
Yeah.
If the opportunities is slim at UDP and they saw somewhere that there are high opportunities, they might go. For us, we don't have a problem with that. But one thing that we can tell Gambian people, the party is here to stay. The party is doing more recruitment. The party is trying to produce more intellectuals, responsible people who are fit for the purpose.
Interesting. But before so Kumasi proper, because normally we look at what is trending, and I think what is trending is important that I have two National Assembly members here, and obviously somebody from the presidential camp, the Anti-Corruption Commission, one of the commissioners, Mia Alonko, Alia approved right now. He's a police prosecutor. Almami Jiba. Now, just there's some allegations flying around.
Almami Manga.
Almami Manga, sorry. Almami Manga. There have been some allegations he extorted money from somebody. Me along they try to seek for professional help, but I told the police then I could seek from one of the people, even though he came out to allegation on rubbish. Debunk. But as a police prosecutor, and also because Kununga post Melvin, a lot of people call for his resignation, especially from the Anti-Corruption Commission. But something that was very interesting, Melvin post, Kunung, which I share on Kerr Fatou ako, and Almami was really stressed out. But I tell me for Almami, mistake because of your judgment, so you should resign, and which he accepted, even though Mao Johannes signed. As members of the National Assembly, actually vetting and approved these nominations. The Anti-Corruption Commission is one of the most important commissions. Everybody believes men of high integrity. Almami is not guilty as we speak because Moma, he's not been investigated and anything, but the fact that these kind of allegations, reaction to
thank you very much, Fat Camera. My reaction, I think, center thank you very much. If you follow National Assembly page today, when I woke up this morning, that was my first reaction. I sent some news items there. For me, I cannot say Almami Manga is guilty of it or is not guilty of it. But what is important here is like anti-corruption body of a country is very, very important. It's not like any other institution or organization. For me, that we cannot afford to have that tainted at the formation stage. How do we achieve that? It's like a commissioner accused of doing that act. And for me, he was accused and he came out to say it's not his doing. So which means now an independent body need to verify this. You're accused of doing something, but you said no. I cannot rely on your no, but I cannot also rely on who accused you. That's why people go to the court to verify. So what should happen here is I will not call for his resignation actually, but I will want an independent body to establish and probe into the matter. And the National Assembly, my first reaction was, National Assembly, if you have the power to appoint, you also have the power to remove. You understand? So if this is established, I am sure, the National Assembly, we had the power to appoint somebody. I'm sure we commonly say, if power to appoint, come with power to remove. So we can definitely remove him. But let's see what happens, whether it is true or not true. But it's very, very serious. It's a very, very serious issue.
A lot of people, including myself, will look at Kafuko. He is a member of the police prosecution team. He is a very senior member of the police. Who polices the police? I always ask that. Would it be fair to say the police will investigate la? Reaction, but also if somebody wants to investigate Almami, should it be the police?
No, National Assembly, our role here is very clear. We did the vetting, but the appointment was done by the president. Anti-corruption, Parliament will do the vetting. The final confirmation will come from the president. Now, Parliament, as up to now, the matter is not before any committee. But Parliament is on a committee session. Now, two things: members can raise it, like he put it on the page. Members can alarm it, flag it, and raise it with the relevant committees that the Anti-Corruption Commission
petition.
Petition. So that's what members can do. Members can raise it. He can raise the issue to pop into it. Now if the session is on, it could be raised as a matter of the day. Do you understand? And it can also be brought by any member as an issue or to the public petition committee. The public also can petition him. But if he is found guilty, the necessary action needs to take, because we cannot leave this institution to become so much polluted. So this is an institution that both the executive and legislature try hard, so that we mitigate corruption. So who guard the guardians, as you said? Who guard the guardians? We expect the police.
That's Lord Dennis' famous statement.
Do you understand? The police are there to guide. The police are there to make sure that, the citizens are protected. We don't expect them to be weeping.
Yeah.
But we can't conclude unless further revelations come. So the matter should be investigated either by the parliamentary committee. A parliamentary select committee could be initiated to pop into the matter. So as of now, we will reserve our opinions until we get more facts as far as the issue is concerned.
So
it's an allegation.
As we speak, and to be fair to Almami, it's an allegation. Some of the stuff that we have seen is what he was allegedly accused of, which is taking money, or about $65,000 is from somebody. We have seen screenshots from that person to Almami, but Almami said that was for payment of services, legal services that he offered, something like that. But some other people are saying, but Almami is not in any law firm, as we know, where he's practicing. He's a police prosecutor. There have been a lot of back and forth. Other people are saying, though, sometimes we also need to be careful with these accusations. We cannot just rush to jump to conclusion, because I can just sit in my corner and accuse somebody of something just because they are in certain positions. Yes, there need to be proper investigations, but should we also rush to say he should resign, or should there be investigations? What do you think, Saihou?
Well, thank you very much for bringing up that issue of Almami Manga. As it is now, I don't think whether it warrants his resignation or removal from the appointment. As long as he was not taken before a competent court. He has not been found guilty. The case is not pending in court. It's just from somebody that came out to say that this transaction one time occurred between that person and Almami. I don't think whether it would warrant him to resign or to be sacked. Like you said, nowadays we know how it works with the social media. Nobody is immune to accusation, from the highest position to the lowest position. People know you, where you are brought up, where you were born. You have been interacting with people. If you are a man, you have been interacting with girls. If you are a girl, you have been interacting with men. What would stop somebody if you think that the person you are aiming at bringing down, if you come up with any accusation that would hamper the person's progress, to come and say, listen, when we were kids or when we were in school, he one time, I'm just giving you an example here. What would stop somebody say, well, me and Fatou, we were in the same class one time, this and that and that and that and that. Who will stop? It's just going to track. Or what would stop you from accusing Saihou Mballow? Oh, I know Saihou Mballow very well. When we were in school or when we were working in the same institution, one time he texted me, he did this, and he said he's going to beat me or he's going to kill me. Those accusations do not warrant somebody to be brought down.
But Saihou,
let me clear something legally here. You said something that needs to be clear legally. You don't need to be a lawyer, work in a law firm to be able to
represent
legal advice.
Exactly.
But what Almami Manga did, if at all the complainant only also has reported the matter to the police earlier, it's now he is foreclosed to give any legal advice.
And the thing is, in fact, this is not just mere allegations that are accusations. We have seen proofs of conversations and also even allegations. One of the allegations is this Mr. Jeng, who sold the land to the other guy, has told his lawyer, he was the one who shared a screenshot of his transactions with Almami, and he told his lawyer, and allegedly it was the lawyer who shared it with Dr. Tekanyi, who brought this thing on Facebook, and the screenshots have shown the money being sent to Almami.
Yeah, I saw the evidence.
And obviously also this guy was prosecuted before for land scam by Almami. So that is what makes it a little grave. People thought, honestly, somebody who you have already prosecuted in the past for land grabbing or something like that, if he is involved in this and now we're seeing you taking money from him, sending you money, that's where the conflict of interest comes in, because he's a part of the police. He is part of the police. And this guy is going through some police bail and other conditions that he's going through. That is why it was a little, people have a lot of concerns about why would you take money from somebody who is being held by the police at that point, even why. That is why it's becoming. Well,
now the responsibility of even, in other countries, what would happen is the Senate, like the US, he has to pass, he has passed as it is now, he has passed the vetting. But a query like this, like Honorable Saho mentioned, they have the right to come and then bring this thing up. That though we have passed this thing, but something has come up. We want to set up, either they set up a committee that would, prop this thing thoroughly first before it is passed to the president for ascending, for appointing Almami. They can also do that. Because this, this committee here, where he's going to hit, this is why we are having, we want somebody clean there. We want to fight corruption.
The importance of anti-corruption bill.
Somewhere, if it was somewhere, another institution, we would not be worried. But somebody now who is going to hate to fight corruption in this country, you must be somebody who is very clear that people will have confidence. Both people in the ruling party and opposition and civil society and the Gambian people. But if you have anybody, it needs to be clear.
As an advisor to the president, the National Assembly voted on this and approved it. Now this bill is going to go to the president. Now the president also has a right to assent or not to assent to it, right?
Yes. He has the right, unless, like what I said, unless there is a petition.
Okay.
If there is a petition before appointing, a pending petition, that comes to the parliament. Now, like this issue has been raised, and it is serious evidences are there, and it's passed to the parliament. Parliamentarians, they have to look at it.
No, I think we are not understanding something here.
We will look at this petition, although we have passed, we have vetted this man, but a petition is on the table now. Can we look at this thing one more time and see what to do about it?
Mr. President's advisor, I think the office of the president has a significant role and responsibility still in this issue. Now, what happened is approval that was done by the National Assembly. But I learned that the appointment letter is not yet served to Almami, and this scandal occur. Do you understand? And the president that is going to sign the appointment letter, the president can also say, let me wait. You can advise the president. Let's wait now. Let's verify this. Because the National Assembly did their part. But before we acted, there was no scandal like this. In the interim, before the president signed, a scandal occurred that implicated a anti-corruption, not a staff of the commission, but not a staff of the commission, but a commissioner himself. So the president can also say, let me hold my pen before I sign. That's right. Now it is verified. I think you can advise the president.
That's right. Here is two things, like what Honorable is saying. Now that they have passed it, before it goes forward and backward in parliament, it has been passed and is going to the presidency. Now, if this debate is generated, the president office would catch it up. For now, I have people like me. Now we have catch it up. We will bring the attention of the president. That he has been vetted at the National Assembly, and they think he is qualified. However, there are certain things coming up. Can we look at them? And then we will bring this thing on. Then president will say, accordingly, president will say, now I will establish a committee. Or I need investigation first before I appoint him. He can do that.
President can do that.
Yes, he will not rush now because there are questions.
Allegations.
Allegations.
He will not
with the parliament.
He will not, or you think that should be the process, or do you think that will be the process?
In normal circumstances, everywhere, even appointing, in other countries, before somebody is even appointed a president, you must pass through the Senate. Do you know that?
I know that. No, what I'm saying,
look at the parliamentary senator members would look at your past record.
No, what I'm trying to
past occupations you held before they pass.
No, I understand what you're saying. What I'm trying to establish here, now that he's been approved and is on the president's desk, this thing came up, unfortunately, before the president signs, are you sure that they will want to seek for further investigations before the president takes any decision?
What I'm telling me as an advisor, what I can tell you here, if you want to take action, if the president wants to take action and there are too many queries, and these queries are very serious, he would put a whole force and do thorough investigations. There are many ways a president can investigate. He can set up, he has SIS, the state intelligence agencies. They can do this thing and go and contact the person and see whether it is authentic, the allegations are authentic, what happened there. They would bring him correct information. If he is found to be wanting, they will report that to the president. But if they are just mere allegations that happened between them and it is okay now, there is no serious issue, they will also report the same thing to the president, that this should not warrant him to be stopped
from serving.
It can be either way.
Yes. So now it is in the hands of, I don't know whether it has been passed to the president's office, but if it is, president will look at it.
And hopefully, we can have a true picture of what really happened, because even Almame is asking for investigations into this because he wants to prove his innocence, and I think that's the right thing to do.
That's the presidency can do that.
He's a young person. If he did not commit the crime, he should be able to serve. So the good thing about this is it will give a Gambian an opportunity to know whether it's true or not. And if it's true, obviously he cannot serve an important body like that. But if it's not true, he has the right to serve his country.
Exactly.
So hopefully.
But the revelations that you made here, I was not privy to those facts. For the fact that you prosecuted, police prosecutor,
that guy has been arrested
by yourself. And you still get money from that person on the same land scandals.
Not exactly the same, but
no, I mean it's similar land scandals. Not the land-related issues. Then it becomes a very complicated issue. It becomes very, very difficult under the circumstances. To be honest with you.
And hopefully this thing will be cleared up and we could know what happened. Sai, we go to what has been the main issue, the main topic, the suppressed polls. Suppress la polls keta janne mbenga yele minketa suppress ko and I think until media until the problem oka atina for NPP started to a victory lap when they were the losers of this poll. Near suppress la poll bejube over 50% of the young people they're voting for the opposition. Near suppress la poll jube, it also shows that over 50% of Gambian women said they're going to vote for the opposition. They intend to vote for the opposition. Men between 45 up, they intend to vote for the opposition. Now, generally, near Jube, 49% of the people, the respondent, they intend to vote for another candidate against 34% for the president. Now, kabrinate, perception. Iti amre Jumala Daniela. Woto ko more 46% ko president for perception. Niente gini ka be Jumala Daniela ba fle president but that doesn't mean I intend to vote for him. So I'm just giving myself as example.
Okay.
You understand? And the majority of Gambians president wala tata imal la fara because I'm in a democracy weekend la. Saihou Mballow, if you look at many separate polls in all aspects, it is bad for the incumbent. Democracy is negative, the economy is negative, job creation is negative. You are below the ladder when it comes to men, women, young people, all of these groups, you are under the water. Muna atina atuli a miracle atulum winners in this separate polls.
Thank you very much. Follow, there is no way you can turn this thing upside down. Separate. We have not done this research. Market. Modo market. This is the body. We are well research during the last election.
Honey.
It only put it go ya research. Because it only put it National Assembly, Yinne boy like that in West Coast.
And Waleketa.
Oh man.
Waleketa.
It only put it a
council election.
Yemefo.
chairmanship all fanankat
wala keta
ha
so ni wol funti da sign
e ko to le boyla
e ko no ngatu de imam e dine
ko to le boyla
interpreting president aro baro atele be gagné
no
abita nyami no me ya no decide on decide now let's talk about the on metrics for me Fatou we are I don't know yeah it be am no Fatou me bo I'm not saying go ahead والله كفلنا في انا بعمل لبوي let me just establish it. No. As the host, let me say something. No, but let's nobody wants to president in the cabinet. No, please. You see, want us to lose. No. Mobula, more than opinion. Okay, you are the judge. Okay. I'm going to judge. So that's very unfair. So continue. Go ahead. Friend parties, go ahead. Panelists, what your opinion? Okay, go ahead. I'm not going to say anything. Okay, sign. I don't mean from 2021. Forward. Suppress. Parliament. Suppress. I mean, councillors. Suppress. Ningo fanan jumale yake. Suppress. Iko jumale percentage you for. Ayala ya ngine kala de sai. Ya ngine kala. Different metrics. Yes. Ko kana ngine nga. Ya ngine sign figures men fonti di sign. Gambia no be ya lonko. Ye men for wala munyinti ko president. Adam mama ofo. I have seen so many people me ya lonko they are political analysts. Iba fokan the president Arabaro Legality. I can give you that analysis. Okay. Me yalon ko they are journalists. Kunu fake. What's the name? Ilawo journalist Menkanaja. Duma. The investigating journalist. Mustafa. Imam Mustafa na video. But Mustafa mankara. Mustafa mo fode. Mustafa mo. Foran kombe correct ndi. Imam ko kara. But Ali batu don. Okay. Ali batu don. Okay, sorry. I'm so I left Molia for kombe boyla. We are Asoko. Let me tell you. Surprise la report pa. Suppress la report teo ntol be gagné ani ba suppress la report mbola for fat wo ya indi ko atole be gagné ako weda di report weda ni okay sai fat jaga country wide opinion movement ya no suppress ba keka ndo fana ba keka as incumbent fana mansi ngala do ngaba we have to go and sound opinions yala ko kunu sutole mfuta na mba but if people say Hadamadi the citizen opinion is okumaya. So different niya mo banku di wol ba fola ko ntol ni man sakunda fatala ita da woda molbe kachaka don't underrate. Yes omtonya niya underrate fana opinion fana opinion poll na respect but ita da woda you are listening mol ba foka ko woni mo nyinti ko we are satisfied because munemu nga silol soto nga salo birijol soto nga university soto nga l'hôpital soto electricity nata muna atinga sign te karto fayda baro ndewole moyta dol son ko nyeko I'll give you example njay kunda in wulli ko mbije akalo ko nyeko modol kabin fudara akonye ko modol ni nata jang ye kurol nata iko left president ilola president ko man kay ay noti ama fo ayenda yini ga ama party mention akonye ko modol fudara nata na sate olto ay molki bi ako atefana alaf abe lola president ya ako yalo ngamuni jabi kumo man jamfa nkai ko barintol ni nga president woni lafta menna ngawo soto already me president ni la kotek man abanjar aka ko ila kuro tikayita
I said.
Njai Kunda. In Woodley. That's what he said. I have it on record. Akonye konkai kota because after many the president ya BBB na sato. How many years mbija? Ngene mami rambe kura ngoso. Nani sate ni ngosain. Bol bejube ibebe malaka.
Thank you very much.
The president. So if you can go to small hamlets, you go to big towns, they tell you this. You go to cities, they tell you this. You go to Lumos, they tell you this. You don't go to Batula.
You go to Corres.
No,
it is a Batula. Yeah.
Yes, I think.
However you turn it here, I cannot turn it.
Yes, I think.
It is
number one, a presidential advisor conducting opinion on the favorability and approval of the president itself is wrong. Nobody will speak against the president when you are present. Then you are presidential advisor. I think this is a very good initiative for NPP, but it should have been an independent person. People that is not close to the president.
I agree.
A president's advisor goes and sound the
Alcalo.
You
want the Alcalo to go?
Alcalo Mingo. What of Fred and Tafela? What of Fred? Alcalo
I come here.
So that's it. Number two, I think the for me personally, CPRICE survey is only 2021. I doubted CPRICE survey.
Yeah, 2021.
When they say Barrow will have 50% plus and UDP they tag us to 25 to 27.
I think we all doubted them.
Yeah, exactly. So and we end up getting 27.
Yeah.
I remember National Assembly elections. They say UDP is likely to win combo seats.
Yeah.
But all the NPP seats are likely to come from
Sandro and Welket. Yeah.
Mayoral election, I remember very, very well. They said UDP will win Banjul, KM,
Birkama, Elara,
and this happened.
That happened.
So I will be very foolish and very reckless not to believe in what they say again. You understand?
Yeah.
So this has given political parties opportunity to work very, very, very hard. If you ask me, UMC, why do we score 2%? Do you understand?
At all, winnable candidate battle.
We still have the winnable candidate.
2%.
What happened? I had a conversation with one of the data collectors. Do you understand? First, UMC should not be part of the survey. Okay, but I'm speaking. While the pronouncement was made on the 5th of October. The survey started on the 1st of October.
Okay.
Do you understand? On the 1st of
November, yes.
November. Okay, he said UMC is not the only movement. But when they started, because specifically they were not mentioned candidate name.
Yeah.
They were only mentioned UMC. So in fact, he said, sometimes some will say, where is Talib? But they will not still say, where is Talib? The Talib don't call for Talib the UDP inside. Don't say, okay, but we told you that they are strictly administering the question before the people. They are not saying Talib is this. They only say UMC, UDP, blah 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 blah. No candidate name was. They tried by all means not to mention candidate name to the respondent. So for us, as I said, we still have the winning candidate because one thing I know, we have the potentials.
Yeah.
And call spade a spade, not a guiding tool. Talib is the most popular politician in this country for now. I don't know whether it's going to change tomorrow or day after tomorrow, but the most popular politician, myself, I went around 163 villages. I visited every village in LRR, and I have appointed over 10 volunteers in each village. Do you understand? There are some villages I go. In fact, if I tell people about this, there are some villages they don't know Usainu Dabo. Yes, they don't know Hamid Ba. Do you understand? Yes, but what I realize, all these three or four villages that they don't know anything about Usain, but they know Talib because he's popular. They know President Barrow because he's the president.
Interesting.
Fatou.
Interesting.
I am not
very interesting.
Can I learn too?
This is very interesting.
Yeah.
So you need to 20%. That they not going to tell me. They don't know Talib influence begin. That 20%. Yes, because some of them will tell you, hey, Talib UDP land side. The survey was on the 1st of November, the movement was pronounced on the 5th October, just 2 or 3 weeks. When the information don't even travel up. Now, the survey, I can get a lot of Adam Barrow, Alhaj Hussein Dabo, Talib Ahmed Bensu, you are going to see a difference. Now, if they say between Talib and UDP, it was 18%, Hussein 12%. What does that tell you? Then Talib was more popular in UDP than Hussein. Of course. We are all in the same party. Talib was able to get 18%, Hussein got 12%. So that is telling people that Talib Ahmed Bensu is more popular in the party than UDP, than Hussein. So that's why I don't want to go there. But the survey, as I said, is a learning curve for us. And June survey will tell people who is the most popular politician in this country, inshallah.
So I think I think you're talking about this. You know, the Zebras. Also come the
okay. No fana argument on Minty. At all fana in over almost 20 something years.
20 years.
I'll be 20%.
Yes.
Divide for these people in 2 weeks, or let's say in 1 month, 2% sort of. That means there's some growth, there's some movement. Because now you were GDC, I mean, Patia don't know along with the Bangkok and Jawel for the mantra, do 0 or 1. And others. But I told for now, can you know, Do Lombang, UDP Lombang. Against these parties, atul be the Sanji Moni Lulu, Sanji Tanzaba, Sanji Nan, Sanji Tanan. How can you be proud that atul be 20% lahani side?
Fadu, you know, this is a research. Okay, and for us as a party, we respect the research polls. And
for the first time.
And we are going to work on it. But we are not here to baffle ourselves or to give false impression to the public. Now, Honorable Sanyang is talking about the 2%. Kafko the survey, people did not understand. Because they did not look at the candidate. In fact, for us as a party, we are not comparing ourselves to a movement. It's very wrong, in fact, you know, to say MPP, UDP, unite. What is unite? To treat unequals equally is an injustice. It's a movement, it's not a political party. In fact, they should not be part of the survey. If they want to survey, let them use another sampling for movements or groups that are intended to form a party. They are not a party. But let me interject. Niajube even suppress la survey heading to. Kabiri party of the mark mo takinde. Unite came fourth. Okay. In opposition Okono. It was UDP at 35. Let me finish. APRC NATO Alliance at 14, and then you have Unite. That means you're from a position. Let me come.
Yes, they are not a party, but you're from a position.
Let me come.
Yes, I'm just.
This is a survey. As I said, it's a survey. The survey has its own, weaknesses. True. I'm not here to deliberate on the weaknesses and the strength. Yeah. But what I want to put to Honorable Sanyang and Mballow that. Yeah. Cyprus. During our 2022 parliamentary election, Cyprus said, I'm going to fail. I will lose in Central Mali. It was clear on everywhere. Yes, they said Sulayman Saho is going to lose in Central Mali. So, what I believe, research has its own methodologies. I don't know the method. I'm not here to critique their methodology. I'm not here to critique their respondents. I'm not here to the tool that they use. But what I'm here to tell is that, it's a learning point for all of us.
That's correct.
You understand? Okay. So what Yaya is saying that people cannot distinguish whether Talbe is in UDP, it's because of that they got that 2%. It's because of the respondent, some of the respondent. I'm confirming to you, instead of you to say the right thing, you are telling us the opposite. It's because of the way the questions were drafted or tendered to those people, they in fact try to get that 2%. Where can we get 2%? Where? And you are telling us that. You are telling us that. You, Yaya, is the one who has been always respecting and you are a fan to Cyprus.
Exactly. The foundation.
Do you understand? Yeah. Now you cannot tell us that in their questioning the date on the 5th. No, yeah, that's too cheap. No, be honest to yourself. No, gentlemen, let me tell you. Let me tell you that you always tell me that, Sulayman, I don't joke with data.
Yes.
You are a man of data.
Yes.
Now a data came.
Yes.
You got 2%.
Yes.
Go and work on your 2%.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you, Mballow, the populace, the people of the Gambia, they don't hate Adama Barrow as a human being. They don't dislike him. They don't dislike you, neither you. But Gambians dislike the system that you are governing us. And Gambians don't want the president to go for third term. We have no problem Mballow to come, Musa Drame to come, Sidinja to be a flag bearer. We have no issue. Gambians have no issue. But Gambians have, this poll reveals that Gambians, they have a problem with Adama Barrow going for third term.
Yes.
We have a problem.
That's
it's
true.
evident. And now, the percentage that the opposition gathers, that's why we are working, we are talking.
Yeah.
We want to come together to have a strong force against you people. And you'll be surprised that you'll be defeated. You form a strong force to defeat Yaya Jammeh. And at the time, nobody thought that Yaya Jammeh is going to lose. Do you understand? None of the APRC members at the time, they tell you are crazy, you are a madman. Surprise will be even strongest. And we are coming with force.
You cannot Honorable Saho, you cannot compare the APRC scenario and the scenario.
You people are worse now. Let me tell you, people are worse now than before.
Totally different.
But did you hear what the Supreme survey say about comparing President Barrow to other past presidents?
Those elections, I'm telling you.
No, I'm not talking about.
He's saying that.
They said President Barrow is the worst
They
president.
said President Barrow is worse than compared to Jammeh and Jawara. That's what the Gambian people said in the survey.
That is contrary to what the whole world is saying about this government.
Which one? Which one?
This government is giving.
No, let me come to the development. Mr. Mballow, you said about electricity. Can I come?
President Barrow has just been awarded.
For what?
How many times? Can I bring Fatou next time? Can you call us to bring? Let me bring my award. We can all
exercise democratic.
No, those are negotiated under. No, please. Yeah, has been given a lot of awards. On a more serious note, President Mballow, on a more serious note, you made mention of something. You did your personal opinion poll.
Yeah.
You went to, and I think Honorable Sanyang gave you a befitting response. None of them will tell you that we didn't like the president. Because you are the very, very, very close to the presidency. Now let me come. Now no fear. Just give me 1 minute. I know people are here. No, I know if you go back. That was an addendum. After I interacted.
Mr. During the by-election in Kia, do you know that people told me that we are not going to vote for you?
No, all these things are addendums.
I'm wrapping up so that you people can have. Mr. Mballow, we want to tell you that the developments that you are talking about, you are boasting. It was not done in isolation. I participated, he participated, she participated as media. You understand? Now let me come.
On a genuine
and we are genuine. Unless you want to make us not genuine.
By the president.
But we are genuine.
But who is the head?
But who approves the budget?
Who is the head?
Who approves the budget?
But
who approves the budget?
Yes. Who is the president there?
Who approves the budget?
Who approves?
But who is the president?
Who approves the budget? Answer that question.
Who is leading the country?
Who approves the budget?
We all play a part.
It's all because it is created by.
No, we want to tell you.
This environment.
You want to tell you the university
was giving on that time trying to interfere.
He cannot do that. In 2016, we fought for that. He cannot do that.
Let me help Honorable.
But these people are independent. They are giving.
Honorable Mballow.
Parliament is giving.
Can I give you my candid opinion about the president? For me, President Adama Barrow, let's call spade a spade. If I am to gauge President Barrow on democratic credentials on a scale of 10, I will give him 7 over 10.
Democracy?
Yes, his democratic credentials.
Okay.
I have to be very honest.
Democracy has a lot of measures.
Maybe he has his own personal.
Exactly. No, just listen to me. What is wrong?
No, don't condemn.
No, I'm speaking.
He's not condemning.
No, he's not condemning me. President Barrow.
Yes.
Legally, there is no provision, constitutional provision, that bar President Barrow to contest 2026 presidential election. But President Barrow should reflect that he has moral obligation. 2016 revolution, where Gambian opposition parties galvanize ourselves, organize ourselves into a very powerful political force and hatred against Yaya Jammeh and APRC, we remove him. What President Barrow was telling Gambians and what I was telling Gambians, what he was telling Gambians is like there will be time limit. So President Barrow should always reflect on that moral obligation. When I was touring this country 2016 before we removed President Jammeh, what I was telling citizens is 2 terms. So after 2 terms, there is no law, but morally, for him to serve his integrity, Honorable Mballow, President's advisor, I think he should not contest 2026 presidential election.
Okay, let me come there. Can I come in there?
Go ahead.
Why do we think we have two distinct constitutions table at the National Assembly? 2020 constitution.
It was a constitution draft.
No, draft. They call drafts.
Yeah.
But they are, we call them the
don't call them constitution.
Yes.
The draft.
Constitution.
Yes, I want to call it one part of the
Okay, go.
Yes.
Go.
2.
Yes.
Do you agree with me that 2 have been drafted constitutions have been tabled?
One, the Gambian people's draft and the
Barrow draft. Barrow paper. Just call it Barrow paper.
Yes.
Okay, so the first one is Davos first paper.
No, Gambian people.
Gambian people.
No. This one also is Gambian.
No, that one was CRT. This one was the office of the other.
If you say Barrow, let me tell you, Barrow today and Barrow yesterday is different. Barrow today, whatever he does, he is given the mandate by the Gambian people. But not to so we cannot underrate.
Not to do our
if Barrow was acting independently as an independent individual, if he does something, we will say that is Barrow. But somebody who has been mandated by the Gambian people to assign his signature on anything, any decision that the country would face. You don't underrate that.
No, we are not underrated.
You cannot say that is Barrow.
No, we are not underrated.
All these constitutions are Barrow.
It's not
whatever is
just a revised 2024. I finally call the revised 2024.
No, Mr. Mballow, what we are trying to say is that
you don't understand. As the Barrow constitution. Not the Gambian constitution. It's a trial and error.
No.
These things are trial and error.
No, the reason.
So let me come here. Now that is your opinion. My opinion is the 2020 draft was a national they went around CRC and consulted every Gambian, and we had an opinion. Now, it's not everything that I wanted was reflected in that, but I accepted it because there was mass consultation, and it was rejected based on people's political interests. Now, the 2024 draft.
It was not a draft, it was a revised.
Let me come.
Review.
No, let me tell you my opinion. In fact, it's not a revise. You know what it was? It was the cabinet putting everything that they rejected in the 2020 draft, putting it back, giving the executive 100% powers that they don't deserve and they should not have. Making sure the National Assembly was weak, making other institutions weak, and making the president strong. In fact, one landmark case where Yakumba was removed by the president, the Supreme Court, the Supreme Law of the land, they ruled that the president doesn't have that power. What did the president and the cabinet do? They changed that to say that the Supreme Court is not right, the president should have powers. That is why me and so many other people say that is President Barrow and the cabinet's draft. That's why we call for it to be rejected. Now that is my opinion. Okay,
Okay, Fatou, let me tell you, constitutions are not Bible, they are not Quran.
True.
Are they Quran?
No, they are not.
What stopped the National Assembly to allow that to pass, and then in the future it would be changed? But then we would have had this term limit here.
Okay. I read an article.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
What talking about here is mainly about the term limit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not only that.
If he had allowed this thing to pass, and we have the term limit in an order table, we would have changed the order things you are pointing here.
Yeah.
That's how constitutions are built.
That's what meant this people did not do.
Sekou spoke half of this interaction.
Let me come now. Let me come now. I don't know what yardstick or what lens are you putting on to say that if you should rate President Barrow's democratic I don't know what
credentials.
Yes, you rate it to 7 over 10.
7 over 10.
Yes, what I'm saying is, when we say democracy,
the credentials.
no, what I'm saying.
Okay, you answer that question. Rate him on that.
No, if I should rate him, I'm going to give him 4 over 10. The reasons are, my reasons are, he failed to give.
Are you talking?
No, I'm not. Let him finish. No, let me come.
Listen to his reasoning.
Because, I'm going to rate him of his promises to the Gambian people. When he came, he said he will deliver a constitution to the Gambian people. And constitution embodies everything as far as democratic governance is concerned.
Yeah.
As you said, is our Bible and our Quran. In all around, you said it's not a Bible, it's not a Quran. But to me, it's our guiding principle.
That's true.
Now, those fundamentalists that the Constitution has been bastardized 51 times by the former government. Do you understand? So, and you and I suffered because of that, and many people. So we thought when we came, those are going to be the first remedy to have a constitution. That was why CRC was created by the Act of National Assembly. Now the CRC had been mandated to go and draft, a better constitution for the Gambian people, and it was a wider consultation.
Yeah.
So that's why Fatou call it CRC Act. That is the act because it was done by National Assembly, and we are in that hall representing the Gambian people. So now that one failed. The president and his cabinet, they could have just go to the parliament to create another act, or to say, okay, we want to revise the constitution. If the parliament give them the mandate, then today we will not say Barrow draft because it went through the parliament. Do you understand? But Barrow and his cohorts went and sat down. They put things that they want.
25 people.
Even they are not international standard. They are not international benchmark. Now
they are not cohort. Tell them the cabinet.
The cabinet.
Because
Let me say cohort.
Whether it is proper.
No, let me say cohort. The cabinet.
Okay, the cabinet.
No. Okay, if you are not comfortable, I will say the executive.
Cabinet.
Exactly.
The executive.
So now, now they brought it to the parliament, and we will not take the risk because you cannot give us a knife to stab ourselves. That's why we don't take the risk. Now, and honorable, the other thing that I want to talk about, Barrow said he's going to fight corruption, and the corruption erodes democratic credentials or democratic institutions.
Yep.
And we have been seeing a lot of missing funds in this country.
And these reports?
Do you understand? The audit reports are just being called as a mayor report in this country. Do you understand? So, and the intellectuals, our intellectuals, the media, how many times media practitioners were arrested here, called? Body today was recently called here of making a statement when others are insulting Honorable Yaya Menteng and they are not called by the police. When they are insulting Honorable Dabo and they are not called by the police. When they are insulting Fatou and they are not called by the police. I know, but what I'm saying is
wait, let him finish.
Democracy talks about equality before the law.
Yep.
The rule of law must prevail. And in the Gambia here, the rule of law is not prevailing. It's the sentiment of men and women. How can the Inspector General of Police just call somebody, come and answer here, and you are detained? Anybody could be called to go and answer. But if I answer, allow me to go home. If you want to bring me before the court, bring me before the court. But we don't want to live in a state of fear. You have numerous checkpoints on our way. Why those numerous checkpoints still? We still live in the Jembe era. So it's just like Animal Farm. Mr. John is gone, but Snowball and others are worse than Mr. John. So Jembe is gone. But for me, as far as I'm concerned, I know there are other things that the government of the day did, which we will applaud them for. But if you should measure them, they lack a lot.
I know that we have made a lot of gains when it comes to compared to Jame.
And this is what confusion that they are saying.
We have made gains.
I want to qualify
but
my
to say that 7 over 10,
yes,
I disagree because I'm a part of the Fourth Estate, the media. And there have been a lot of issues that we have seen happen to media professionals, and which you cannot be guaranteed in a fair and free democracy. So saying, even looking at the laws, just recently, the cyber security bill that was tabled at the National Assembly. The libel laws in that bill itself strangle us. Today I can just say things here, which I might not have proof, but I know it's true. And there are certain speeches they cannot even quantify. If the police or the government thinks that I'm making those accusations, I could be arrested and jailed. These were major reasons why this change happened in 2016. And when President Barrow came, let's not forget what brought President Barrow. The reforms, security sector reforms, our institutional reforms. No institution has been reformed. The civil service,
I think we are getting metrics to
the security sector reforms
wrong.
The security sector reforms today, what the police are doing, when you talk about the metrics of democracy, you're talking about police brutality, people's freedom of expression, their movement, and how their assembly and all of them is all in it. And that nonsense. And those embolden, those of them contains all of these things: police brutality, how they protest. Today you want to protest, they tell you cannot protest. All of these things are part of democratic principles
and the public
of any government. So
can you allow me to come?
These are
it is Yaya, but you are not giving Yaya.
When I say that statement, I have two scorecards in front of me.
Go ahead.
President Jammeh's scorecard and President Barrow's scorecard.
See, that's the wrong metrics. I'm speaking. We are not trying to compare Jammeh and
I don't want to take brief for NPP government.
Okay.
I'm speaking.
That's why I somebody said NPP and UMC 6 and 9.
You know, I know
yes, exactly. That be my fellow people. No, wait, let me learn. You understand? There are two scores because Gambia, we came from a very difficult situation.
That's true.
1994 to 2016.
That's true.
You understand?
Yeah.
Now, and some of us grew up during the Jammeh era.
Yeah.
Now we came to Barrow era. Do you understand? For me, I like speaking the truth.
Yeah.
Do you understand? No system.
No, say you like speaking your mind.
Yeah.
Sometimes what do you say?
Okay. That's right.
Okay.
But we have to be very, very frank. Tell me what I told Honorable Mballow. The Constitution, even the National Assembly has responsibility in it. And I even wrote an article against that. Why will the National Assembly, 54 members, even decide for the nation? My article was centered on the Constitution should go to referendum straight. That will not come to the National Assembly. Because 54 people cannot strangle, do you understand, the will and caprices of the people. My article was based on the Constitution, that provision of the Constitution that says the National Assembly must approve the Constitution before it goes to the referendum is wrong. Let it go to referendum. Let National Assembly member line or queue as any ordinary citizen and vote for the Constitution. But you have denied.
You are trying to defend your position for why you said Barrow is 7 out of 10. Can you go back to
I'm not going to say that again.
No, let's go back.
I said there are two scorecards in front of me. President Jammeh score. I'm a tutor, a lecturer, and I receive a score. I'm now going to grade President Jammeh, and I'm now going to grade President Barrow.
Okay.
And that's where I stop. That's why I say I'm giving President Barrow 7. Do you understand? We obviously I'm going to score President, my uncle, very, very low.
Okay.
But that's it. For the Constitution, for the 2020 Constitution and the 2024 revised Constitution, I think this is why I fondly say politicians, we don't have principle and memory. A politician don't know what happened yesterday. Just the intent. A politician don't rely on anything as principle. For us, it's like life must continue. Because otherwise, if we have principle and memory, some of the politicians who rejected the 2020 draft supported the 2024. Some of them who supported 2024 rejected. So you can see the inconsistency. And for me, 2020 Honorable Mballow, is it not shameful for the office of the president and his cabinet, a 2020 draft, wider, extensive public consultation. Every small village in this country, people were consulted. People were consulted in the market, in the farms, everywhere. What kind of constitution you want? We told the president, the CRC, this is the particular constitution we want. That it went to the National Assembly. It was committed to the cold store. 2024, President Barrow, instead of giving us that constitution, sat with the cabinet and reversed, dismantle everything. Isn't that not shameful? And revive, I'm speaking, it means the anticipation of the people, the wills and caprice of the people was dismantled only by President and his cabinet. And they still want people to accept that, because for me it's not we are representing people. It's not about the National Assembly. It's about what Gambians accepted in 2020. If President Barrow was going to make himself comfortable and the cabinet, they could have just, because it's going to be a political process. I think that's where President Barrow got it all wrong. That's where you, the advisor of the president, failed to advise him.
Let him respond quickly before I move.
Let me respond.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now, Fatou, first I will come to what Honorable Saho said.
Yeah.
About he mentioned Bori Toure's arrest.
That Bori Toure is my boss.
So you know, as the way he is directing that one, his arrest is wrong, because it seems Bori Toure just a freedom of speech or something of that sort. He was arrested. Bori Toure called for an uprising. Of course.
No. No, I was there. He didn't say that.
He said, I was there. People should come up.
No, he didn't.
He didn't say that.
Of course, that's what
he didn't say that.
That warranted his cause.
Can I help you on that? That is why the matter is not prosecuted.
Allow me.
The legal advice received is that Bori did not commit any crime.
No.
So not say he committed any crime. What is the legal advice we got? He did not commit any crime.
But he said,
No.
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 You are
that is something legally.
We cannot defeat what he was trying to say in Jambu.
No, we cannot.
Central body. We cannot defeat. No, that's not the issue. On the legal advice.
No. Because they went to the pool.
No. Before there was a match.
We are wasting time on something. The whole government, the legal advice is that they did not commit any crime.
Let's say we finish. Say what for
You interject. It's not your turn. I kept quiet. I want you to keep quiet. Forward.
So
at least,
okay, no problem.
Discussion in order.
So
as far as it's my turn.
Go ahead.
But when you point out,
I send it.
It actual fun. Ni enemy that also. You come up. We are not the judges. Senior people are judges.
Yes. Go
ahead. Gambia not be they are going to sit down and judge.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Saho and Memfote. Near Bori Toure killing. Bori Toure last statement. For Mojamaya, Bori Toure is trying to orchestrate a mass protest. Well, I think the police will kill Mojama will take a Kafoko, Baron Yantatala, Baron Molba Boindiga. People are saying all one. Who cares? Police Jumale be killed. That word. Underline that word, uprising.
I'm all for.
Will you allow yourself? What is what?
But you are a Democrat.
No,
is similar to this.
You cannot tell me anywhere where I said put Moli Wurika Banco Jan.
But you mobilize.
I think we are wasting our time on issue that has been settled legally. You said Bori committed a crime. This is your submission.
According to the police.
According to the police, yes. But now I am now telling you. I'm now putting to you. I'm speaking.
Police.
Okay. This matter is settled. It's MPP government.
Update you.
It's MPP. Yes, I'm updating. It's MPP government that said that Bori committed a crime by way of that pronouncement. It's your police and the legal advice you sought from your government is that Bori did not commit any crime. That's why it's not prosecuted.
Okay, now you know
consistency.
And MPP supporters at the end of the day.
MPP supporters make the law more
far. But money atina ya kidi ya accuse ya follow. That's what the discourse.
I have not seen I have never seen a group of citizens who disobeyed the law in this country than NPP members.
No.
You know that very well.
No.
Can I name one for you?
Exactly. I don't even want to name names.
Then the road the whole side.
No, but sometimes the side without anyone else.
I don't want to go into that. Fatou.
Exactly. She's the culprit in Bikama.
Okay. So Saihou.
Exactly. What should do?
Okay, so Saihou. Let's go back to the surface.
That's why we are fighting.
Let's go
Our supporters, anybody,
Unless supporters of Bikama because they are insulting people every day.
No. We have stopped them.
Let's stop them.
No.
Fatou Jabi, is it
Fatou Jabi.
We have been calling supporters. It's decreasing.
No.
The level of insult size is
increasing exponentially.
when it comes to surplus, honorable surplus. So one other thing surplus for Gambian or corruption or siata back Alaman Sakunda. Surplus
Corruption. Let me tell you. Corruption, nobody can stop corruption completely in a country.
That's true.
Quite right.
That's true.
You cannot tell me any country.
Yeah.
Now let's proceed.
But all governments are fighting corruption.
But you put in measures.
Including the MPP government.
How?
They are fighting.
How is government fighting?
How many people more Jamale Samba trying thing? More Samba. Attorney General. How many fights are at the
for how long? You advise the president as the advisor.
No, in fact, I'm not the I think presidential advisor is misleading the public. Because for me.
No, Batu. Yaya.
Yes.
Batu.
No, because he is in government. He is in government. Let me clarify this.
Okay.
I tell them Masakunda. Go ahead.
Allow me to because I think sign for Iman Fenki Solon Nunja. Jamba.
That's the only example.
Permanent secretary made about this.
Of
course. We are not fighting it.
No, but one person in 10 years.
No,
one person in 10 years.
Yeah, this government is not a dictatorship government. You don't have that power. And we inform our respect.
Okay.
We will behave like the past government.
Yes.
We tell the prosecutors, we cannot do that.
Yeah.
We are in a civilized nation.
Mr. Mballow, can I come, please?
Yeah, understand.
I'm not filing.
No, I'm not for please. Yeah.
Cases I know the case, the file you are talking about. Corruption allegation. Are they along at the parliament? Saihou Mballow, Amanjari at the attorney general. No, understand. I think this permanent secretary, health permanent secretary. It's all yellow.
Yeah.
But it's time we have to do due diligence. Kajeko Tonya Mome Nakari, Moman Sembo Jail, investigation ni a teratonia ye malpractices ke then ye prosecute ni malpractices ke ye bula
yes sir
ngame wole honorable animatu for science and Yaya Menteng Sanyang wode bul Menteng Sanyang for amako bori toure kabiri ya kili sa ya jeko aman imabula ngamira wole luwa banko nyanta tamara ni Saihou Mballow accuse ko Saihou Mballow has done something wrong ni enkili. Let them give me the opportunity. Let me prove myself.
Yeah.
I prove myself to the police co. Manyinke pour kafitino wulindi. O manyinke mansunya rock.
It's not the police.
Yeah.
No, legally. Let me clear that legally. It's not for the. I'm speaking.
Oh no, but this is the law of law.
It's public.
Let me tell you, don't die as you are a lawyer.
No, because what Mballow is saying.
Let me bring my question.
I don't think it's something that.
What is your perception? Soviet corruption is very rampant in this country.
Yes.
You are trying to fight it.
Do you think government is doing everything to fight corruption?
No, government is not doing much to fight corruption. Do you understand? For me, for the mere fact of establishing an anti-corruption commission cannot be a total yardstick that you are committed to fighting corruption.
But that commission itself has been watered down.
No, not only that. Let me also come. Yeah, you know, when we said corruption, let us not only focus on the central level also.
Yeah.
Our local government, there is a recent commission of inquiry. See, we expect you to come up with this report. Those who are found wanted, let them be prosecuted. What we are talking about, the government. The government, we know you are taking steps, but you are very slow in implementation. You have numerous cases of alleged corruptions, and they are piling there. So if they don't come before the competent court, do you understand? So people will say this government is not serious. Now, if you accuse Honorable Saho of being corrupt, there is a scandal involved. You know, look at the GPA, for example, the GPA scandal. Do you understand? Other scandal, we said, you know, is referred to the police for investigation. When shall they complete their investigation? Timelines are not given. So at the end of the day, you know, the citizens will in fact forget about this. It's only the media who will be time to time reminding. The parliament passed resolutions on the ecologists, you remember? Do you understand?
Yes.
Those ecologists, millions of taxpayers' money were spent on that, and they become brutal full men. They become useless. Now, those allegations are there. We expect an investigation to be carried out at the perpetrators.
You know,
justice. And it's never done. Do you understand? So that's why what I'm saying is, even if Mballow is not taking money directly, Saihou Mballow is not stealing our money directly. But if the perpetrators are covered by you, we will see you as collaborators and we will see you as partners. So, but you have all right to advise the president, let this file come, let these actions be taken. This country is a country that we say we are poor in resources. But I know if the leakages are controlled, we can be able to save a lot. We have to do that. And the president cannot satisfy everybody. Sometimes he has to come and make, you know, some bold actions. But, you know, only Bamba.
That's their famous quotation.
Bamba Banja case, you. So justice delay is just and equality before the law.
And permanent secretaries are going to
Honorable Mballow,
among the effort.
It's my turn now.
So that we fight corruption.
It's my turn.
And also with establishing this corrupt. I mean, this
local government. No, what of the local government? Okay, go ahead. Now tell us about the local government commission. Why?
No, they are writing their report. They are writing their report.
They are writing the report. And I know they're going to force us.
That is a serious.
They're going to tell us that.
That is a serious indictment. To say you are writing the report.
Yeah. No, it's not you. It's
not you.
It's not
I said they are.
No, you say
we.
He said they are. No, he said we. Exactly. That's a serious indictment. Now,
coming.
Legally,
will you be happy?
Yes.
When this report is ready, we use force to go and lock people in the local.
If they are people, they are procedures. If they are lock people like that,
so that's what we are doing.
Tell me procedures to prosecution. You cannot just go straight.
Tell the Ministry of Justice. That's what.
Not even say you lock. You don't know how to lock. That is why we are.
That's why I say dictators.
Now it's my turn to speak now.
Now let him come.
You understand?
We don't have that power.
Now, Honorable
Mballow,
Mr. President's advisor, I think Auditor General's report. That is why at one point I said, when Unite come to government, we will stop these endless commissions of inquiry. You already have Auditor General's report. Why can't you go by before you establish commission of inquiry against one allegation or go by the Auditor General's report? And do you know where President Barrow applaud and clap for corrupt officers is when he said it's a mere opinion. What that would motivate, encourage a public servant to be more corrupt, because the president himself, who should implement Auditor General report, said it's a mere opinion.
You know why he said that?
Let him finish.
You know why he said that? There are instances where reports accounts were audited, and then after auditing those accounts, those people said because the receipt didn't come in time.
You are attacking the integrity of the Auditor General.
What I'm telling you is, it is go to the media. No, let me go to the media.
No, Fatou, you are attacking the integrity of the Auditor General, and it's like this is very common. It's a common pronouncement in the power corridor.
But do we know that?
The president said it now.
Let me
corroborating what the president said.
What the president said.
He said it's mere opinion.
When we go to institution, for instance, you are supposed to buy. I'll give you an example. You are supposed to buy 5 trucks.
Yes.
You are supposed to buy 5 trucks. Yes. At the time of auditing your accounts, payment have been done for the trucks. 4 trucks have been delivered. 1 is pending, is not yet there. After auditing, the truck is delivered. How is that?
That does not still qualify audit report as mere opinion. No, but let me. Audit happened after. The status quo, auditors audit departments after their entrance, they audit you based on your status quo. What is happening at the time? Auditors will not see that. What do we expect next? We audit it. No, what they found in the files is what they audit. So if that particular truck is not delivered at the time of audit entrance, then the audit will say it's not there. That's what auditors do. But also, let me tell you
why this is critical. Yes. The moment you report, the audit reports are reported to the police. The moment they call them for questioning, they will tell them that yes, we were supposed to order 5 trucks the third and the fourth one.
No, let me come.
Also has
let me come.
At the time of the audit, it was not delivered.
That's what auditors do. Let me come here. What will happen? Let me come here. Audit has procedures. When auditors come and they ask for all documentations that are related to anything that they're auditing, after their findings, they send you their queries.
Management,
for you to give them a management response.
Thank you.
I know.
Which they still put in that report.
People are educated.
If they write to you, let me finish, because a lot of people are watching. They need to understand the procedures. When auditors write, when they do their initial reporting, auditing, they will give you, they say, this and this is missing. This is what we find. We did not find this. We didn't find. They give you an option.
Yeah.
And they give you a chance to clarify, to respond to their queries. And you bring in a management response. Now, and you can also bring in required documents that you required, you want to submit to that response, right? Now, when you respond with those management response, they will go back and look at that against what they have. Now, if you are right, they will cross that out. But if you are not right, they will say, well, when we ask, this is their management response, they will still leave it there for whoever is going to look at these books. Your response, our opinion, your response, but still, this is our position on this issue. That is why there cannot be any excuses when it comes to audits. Audits are not mere reports. They are not opinions. They are professionally looked at by professionals, independent.
The way he said
I think you said it is mere opinion. That's what you said.
Misquoted.
Let us not blame Mr. Mr. Mballow is doing his job. He's here to defend the president, but the entire citizen knows that what the president said, it was uncalled for.
Yes.
The auditor's report should be respected. Now, for me, I want to come to Honorable. You said when you go
and what he tells them.
No, Mr. Mballow.
Somebody else said you think you have a crush on Fatou Camara.
No.
You keep calling me
Honorable. I think you said when you unite government, when your government comes, you are not going to have this
endless commission of inquiries.
No, I think you are not conversant with your constitution. There's a constitutional mandate for commission for inquiries to be set up.
It's the nature.
Yes, it's
waste of tax.
It's not waste of resources. The auditor's report is not enough because an issue can come up, an issue that warrant investigation. A commission could be set up. So you cannot wait for the auditor report for that, because you know that the auditor's reports takes time.
I have an issue with that also.
So you cannot say that.
I have an issue. You know why? Let me come in. I have an issue with endless commissions, and it's not working for this country. No. Wait. Let me say this. For example, let me come. all these audit, do you know that this local government commission is the most expensive commission that we have? It is even more expensive than the Jana commission.
Thank you.
It's more expensive than all of these commissions that have ever. Let me finish now.
But they are in our first.
No, let me finish.
Right?
No, wait, let me finish. Let me finish what I'm trying to say. For example, if you have audit query, because all of these things that they were saying, these are coming from audit queries.
Thank you.
Right? Thank you. Now, an audit query comes before the National Assembly, and it is the executive. What you need to do, if you believe in your police, the police prosecution, you give the police prosecution department these audit reports for them to investigate. If you believe that they're independent, you give it to them, they're independent, they have a legal opinion, send it to the ministry or the prosecutor's office. That's why we need, those, and the legal opinions come and you prosecute them. But you go and set up a commission, spend millions and millions of taxpayers. At the end of the day, you don't implement nada. The Jana Commission banned people.
No, you learned that.
The Jana Commission banned.
You go crash.
Let me finish. The Jana Commission banned people.
That's your intention.
Okay.
No, it's my turn. No, you asked me. You said no. Now that you have
Matelo.
Why? Let me laugh. You learn that you crash.
No, wait, I'm not crash. He doesn't live there. My uncle did not crash. Yeah, right.
What I'm saying is, yes, if this government failed to implement the findings or the findings of the commissions, we can blame them for that. But what I'm saying is, it's constitutional for the president to set up commissions.
It's not a mandate.
No, it's a mandate. It's not. No, it depends on.
You said that before. You are repeating it again.
No. What I'm saying is, it depends on the circumstances. Now you are talking about the audit reports. They are not detailed. Don't you know that even the audit reports can warrant the president to set up commission?
But that's what I'm saying.
No,
but what I'm saying
is, in a case of unless and until they don't implement it. But it's constitutional. Now, if you don't move everybody to the all wrong. If you know why you go to all wrong to set up commission? No, do you know why you go to all wrong?
Prosecution.
No, wait.
Give the police to investigate. That's what is their role.
Honorable Saho go to all wrong. I am not questioning the legality. First you say, I'm speaking, whether I am conversant with the constitution.
Yes.
And I am now answering you, putting to you, I am not questioning the legality of the president establishing commissions of inquiry. The president is mandated, I'm speaking, is his responsibility to establish but the expenses attached to commissions of inquiry, like for instance, look at local government commission of inquiry, or you can see the lead prosecutor going by the auditor's report and questioning officials. I'm speaking. That is why Unite as government, we are not going to waste taxpayers' money because I'm speaking.
Affected.
100 million. How are you affected?
Maybe you are affected.
How are you affected?
No, you are affected. The proposed leader of your leader is
don't make any reckless statement here that will land you. Don't make Fatou. I think don't make any reckless statement here that is going to put you in legal issues. No. You are not affected. I'm telling you. Don't say any reckless statement here that will land you in trouble. You will surely be reckless. My leader. Because you attack my leader. No, you share my show for leader. No, if you attack my leader, I will attack my leader. No, you don't. Why if you feel like into this state? No, I don't feel angry. No. Let me answer the question.
Can you check this out, please?
I said I am not asking. No, I'm speaking. No, I will never be. I said I am not questioning the legality of the powers of the president to establish commissions of inquiry, and this is very clear. Do you understand? But what I said is, commission of inquiry comes with huge expenses. I'm speaking to maintain and sustain. Yes. I said, before you establish a commission of inquiry on auditor's report, why can't you establish that? Because already we established auditor's report, audit staff, everybody is paid. That office is maintained and sustained by taxpayers' money. Yes. It's like duplication of effort. I'm speaking. A responsible government will implement the auditor general's report and spare taxpayers of this endless commission of inquiry. No, that whose report you not able to implement. That's where I differ. That's my point. No, that's where I differ with you. And the commission of inquiry. No, listen. The local government commission has nothing to do with UNITE as a body.
Okay, I understand that.
You know, and I repeat, let me come. Any reckless statement. No, let me learn into trouble.
Yeah. Let me come down. Let me tell you what every UNITE. Let me say. I'm not immunity on where we are sitting. No, let me come. Let me tell you, there is no veranda lawyer that can put in it. No, not understanding anyone. I'm just answering the advice. You are in case of you, and you feel the shit. That is it. You know, I know. You know, I know he's quick to. He's always quick to take people to. No. Let me tell you that. No. Let me tell you that. Me, I'm not taking by anybody. What I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. What I'm saying. But Yaya cannot take it. Yeah. This thing does not warrant anybody to go to court. He said whatever is affected. Let me not to him. Because the leader is affected. Because the leader is before the commission. Exactly. That's what he said. So you don't want that from him.
Tax in this country.
Listen.
You don't have a leader who is found of tax evasion in this country.
Yeah, but I should talk now. Please allow me to come.
No,
you have made your point.
Is clean. No, as white paper. No legal or proper. No legal. Machination, human machination.
Okay. Let's leave it Okay, thank you very much. Now let's limit ourselves to the commission.
Okay.
Whether the commission should be established.
Yes.
My focus here is, I'm telling you, the president is in the constitution for inquiries to be set up. Like you said, we need to see the end results being achievable. You understand?
Yeah.
So make sure that there is value for money. Now, I am also not going to be a party to a commission that we are going to spend a lot of money at the end of the day.
It's not even necessary.
At the end of the day, we don't yield anything. But I disagree with you to say it's not necessary.
Please.
I will disagree with you. I will disagree with you to say it's not necessary. It's necessary.
Wait. Because
the revelations that we had from this local government tell us that there is something fundamental wrong at our local council.
Of course.
Let's call it straight.
The procedures were wrong. So many things went wrong.
Now, at the beginning he said, let's call a spade, or we cannot call it a garden shovel. Now, if we are talking about the corruption at the central government, and this commission also manifested that there is rampant ambition. You are giving them a chance to rule at the local government. I'm not calling any name.
But let me
I'm going to call any name because maybe you are ready to prepare your files against me. Me, Sulayman, I always like to go to court. As a politician, I'm ready for that. Don't go to court. But what I'm saying is,
nothing has been said.
The final results will come out. We will see.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yes.
But what we are advising all of us, particularly the central government, let them make sure that things are done in a quick and responsible manner.
Yeah.
We cannot just, have series of cases been pending. You understand?
Yeah.
You understand? So, but say, President Barrow, into deputy all fauna, into la council, na chairman, no kubele karoli konto for them.
Sakato UDP, council be, baby UDP.
Nobody is stopping anybody.
Yeah, say, remember you only into whether Sanyang is clean, whether Sulayman Saho is clean.
or I is
What provoked my action for you to say United
Sulayman Saho is very low.
I'm freely talk whatever you want to say. I don't mind about that.
I said, is it because you are affected or your leader came before the commission?
No.
Because you are always defending. Imagine you like. I don't know defending that. No, I say Mballow for Mballow defending. No, but I tell you leader somebody.
No. Where you said whether United is affected. That's what
no.
I don't care you to say
leader of Unite.
Your leader. How is it affected? I'm now putting that he's never affected.
Okay, thank you
very much. It's
much.
legal obligation for anybody to appear before the commission. Okay. We are a subject of the commission. That does not legally mean you are affected.
But legally, the KMC is affected. The institution that is leading.
You don't understand.
No, I'm saying.
I am giving you simple words. Simple dictionary meaning.
No.
I said to appear before a commission.
No.
It's a process of the law.
No, what I'm saying.
It's your obligation and responsibility.
No, what I'm saying. The institution that is leading. The institution that is leading.
Let me come here. Nobody is affected as we speak.
No, I'm saying
there is the institution. Nobody. Because we have seen, for example, if you go to Banjul, we have seen allegations that came out of Banjul. But when I had Dabo here and I said these are serious allegations, he said we cannot take any position on these because I'm unfinalized. Yeah, so as a respecter of institutions, we cannot say KMC, Banjul, LRR, or any institution is affected. There have been serious allegations, revelations coming out of some of these institutions.
Yeah, that I myself am not happy.
We have seen where councils, people have been accused of taking money.
Somebody is guilty or something.
I'm over.
Look at it.
I'm over.
Government should expedite.
I'm over. But Yaya, I'm over for it. But Yaya, let me finish. Let me land. I'm more accused but Yaya ko. Don't make reckless statements. That can be used against you.
Immunity. So, but what I'm telling you, that's what I'm telling him. No foreign lawyer can threaten me.
I think dry bones are mentioned. China Chebeko, when dry bones are mentioned,
all men feel uneasy. Local government
it is not applicable.
It's applicable. 100%.
It's not applicable under the circumstances.
It's applicable.
I just want to comment my friend in
Amal mentioned.
National Assembly sometimes they feel that they have immunity.
No.
Everywhere.
That's you.
Okay, so let's move on. Okay. Let's move on. Let's going forward. I want to talk about women because it's important. And I see that NPP, I don't know if internal survey kele.
This is scam.
But it looks like ali survey kele walatina alfintitena alkakana musoma because over 58%, 57% of Gambian women they are voting for the opposition. Separate survey walatande. But just a week before survey finti, ngaje NPP Ale National Women, women, NPP Women's Enterprise Fund, you want lunch. Facebook. What about the other women? Told me Mantara NPP, the independent women, the UDP women, the Unite women, the GDC women, all the other women. What about those women? Is this not a political tool? But I can also understand maybe because Aliye Sauve Jele or Aliya Lafansun Sauve you are lacking among women because na voter record fangoje musol lesiata. Right? We are over 50 something. But 58% of those women could vote killer opposition. Is this a way of Purka Musol mobilized to support NPP?
No. I will tell you a big no.
Okay.
For that. Prior to Survey, we have been working on this project.
Okay.
This Women Enterprise Fund.
Janini
Survey Binaga.
Okay.
Ni mo jama nyini ka koina to katon mol tatanu the National Women Mobilizer tatanu and she told them about this thing ko miraro bije MPP pour que musol makoy in form of loan, revolving loan.
Yeah.
Many are ko interest challenge. So that question of for whether atina bank is no.
Is no. So now the question, Alben Sulani Yaya because left us some clarity. Left us some clarity. The other thing is number 2 minutes. Let me clarify. The other thing what I wanted to ask about this National Women Fenco. Well, the money, where is it coming from? Because ngamimwe dolko NPP women's kodolam. Iko dolko min follow fin the wolon ko baroka kana million talule di musola nata maymuna system moy ay min maymuna balde moy ko alnim microfinance do kola wole ba dealer which is this money coming from the NPP and President Barrow or is it coming from an institution that is supporting the NPP?
Thank you very much. Let me tell you, let me make it very clear. This money is purely coming from the NPP party.
NPP.
But we NPP from the party. NPP
50 million.
50 million.
Okay.
And we are going to the institution we at least we want to have an institution they have experience in giving people loan. Because we are politicians. We don't want to take this thing into our own hands. How I obey Jola Nyadile. If you were normal, so
NPP la institution manage
just like the management, the management aspect of it.
Okay.
We don't want to use it like you come to the bureau, MPP bureau, you kodota, you done to 200,000, 50,000. Just example, 10,000. You are coming and paying in the bureau. Is that the right?
NPP 50 million abonement.
No, let me just make it very clear.
I'm trying to, yeah.
I make that very clear. Follow.
Okay.
I want you to, because listeners.
Yeah, Gambia understand, and a lot of people who are nice good, yeah.
Ngamira wo clear side. Wona munyinti ko MPP la kodo. Ngamira wo clear.
I'm clear de. Afolo itile diamuta. But I'm clear.
Okay, go ahead.
MPP iko MPP la kodo. I'm clear.
That's why I'm giving you.
Yes, clear.
Ngamira munati the reason I'm here and I'm answering
okay.
I should not come here and
so for NPP la kodo. Yemi lo NPP la 50 million but alba dila mulaka and trust somebody to manage it for on behalf of the women. On behalf of NPP for the women.
What institution you made? Salam. Albadi kan salam la.
Imagine ngamira aliaje salam le qualified. Some people it was a bidding.
Okay.
For Jumanyo le bakena. I think Salam finally qualified. So they can be able to do this thing.
Okay.
To go after them. Near loan. To go after them and repay.
Okay.
We cannot do that.
So
our cannot do that.
Where is NPP getting this money from? 50 million.
Good question. Do you know that MPP is engaged in fundraising? Ngamira fundraising number. I'm giving you the mechanism MPP because sort of how we are getting our fund. Ngamira all political parties, that's the way they get their funds. Through fundraising, through writing donations. Yeah, understand. All political parties worldwide, they write to people, donors. Melialonko they philanthropists, they write to you.
Yeah.
We want to build this. We want to help these people, poor people. We want to help this. We want to do this. They organize a dinner. Jang or up to Europe. Diaspora. That's the way political parties get funds. And also membership cards. They sell their membership cards. Up to this thing. If I get a Modo membership card sang and give you also $500 or 500 euro or 1,000 euro, Kafoko, Alinin Lafa, because I like your party. That's more day along. That's how parties get money.
Okay.
Okay, among the MPP demand, all the parties, ni mo ko eko party, if you would la drong ye kodo soro. You are joking.
Yeah.
You have to get up and do the right thing. Fundraising. And that's what we have been doing. Right now, membership card, right now, membership card, URL, Abanta we selling our membership card 150.
150 multiplied by even National Fund. Not right.
I don't have Makedula Kilinti. All the regions right now. Let me just tell you.
Even
now, up to diaspora.
You spoken now. It's meandering.
Please,
No, we want to take. I'm not saying Yaya. I don't want Yaya to judge me. Yaya can judge Nola. Yaya cannot judge the NPP.
No, he cannot.
It's the Gambian people.
Yes, that's true.
Yaya can only judge the unit.
Yes.
I don't know United. I don't know Unit.
No. I perform oversight on your
Unite. Master demanding for what they in court.
He went ballistic.
Is it now here? On you.
He's got a proper motive.
I'm not Yaya.
But that's
Go ahead.
I'm not Yaya.
Yes.
Me, I will put the record straight.
Yes.
Okay.
So my question is,
yes,
why, if NPP believes in inclusiveness and you are the incumbent government, you have 50 million, why just the women of NPP? Why not the Gambian women in general?
Why the Gambian? We have that is the central government response. When we are in government. Namira Kabir Moltata, you seen what's the name? The gender minister. Malon for you are following. How many million I meant disposed to Gambian women? All Gambian women. Was that centered on MPP? No. It was centered on Gambian women. Millions dollars is later to Gambian women. Not because of gardening, not farming and other things. But this thing is purely MPP membership card be wafula fundraising be caring for pare for million ko donation million they are contributing donating us wo ko role be larin take. What is different? So you want us to give that money to United Party? I don't know United Union.
What United?
We will not do that.
No, you cannot give it to United.
Fatou, this is very simple.
Saihou Mballow, Honorable, Saihou Mballow, they cannot raise their funds, buy their membership card, and give that money to Unit.
No. Now, this is
just like he said.
This is very simple.
They cannot even get the qualification to be registered.
I'm not saying we have trained memories.
Okay.
And we have trained brains.
Go ahead.
Now, Honorable Saihou Mballow, do you know this is a grant for impeachment for the president? You know that?
Impeachment?
President is a president for I'm speaking for every Gambian.
Yeah.
For every Gambian woman.
Yeah.
There is a fund.
Go back to the law school.
No. For me, it's like even election ethics.
Purely party money.
No, how is it? No, for me, you people are saying it's party money, but I am sure there will be an element of consolidated fund in this process. There will be an element of contractors giving money to the government.
Allegedly.
That's a serious accusation. You know that we can take you to court. You know that. Because we are accusing contractors. Among more you cannot mention anybody. I am going to repeat what I said. I can summon him to court. On behalf of the party, okay, go ahead.
I am allergic to threats. I'm allergic to threats. Okay, that means go side for threats. Understand that? That's not number two.
Okay, go ahead.
I said the president is president for every woman. And I said it before. This is like an Osusu arrangement. I'm speaking. You are saying the membership card to every Gambian, but what before the start of
every Gambian, that's what MPP members.
Every Gambian is a potential MPP member.
But not every Gambian is MPP.
When this process
starts, Yaya Menteng, your wife is not a member of MPP.
Okay, your wife is not a member of MPP.
My wife is not a member of MPP.
That's what I pursue. That's what
I also go to court for you know that.
Go ahead.
Janne nyimbe datila. NPP la même fo banko musolie.
Yeah.
Dalo munko 100 musu ibe 150 jola niko alla kafo benefit with this from this money. That's what was said. I told you we have 10 memories. Do you understand? So that is itself a discrimination. That is like you are in election ethics. If it is a serious country, serious National Assembly, we are even going to scrutinize that. You cannot go out there and say, Gambian women, come and get membership card, you are going to benefit from a particular fund. You don't even do that. It's not ethical. Do you understand? So now if you are telling me you solicit fund in Europe, in America, but what do your party say in their press? It's not what we saying here.
Okay, now
I am telling you, I am not saying what people are saying.
No, your party, I mean your party.
What I'm telling you is
what your party said, women come and register with us, because if you don't register, if you don't have NPP card, no, you are interjecting me. Use your party.
I am here answering as an executive member of MPP.
Yes, I know.
I am not saying that let me tell you.
No, but your party said
Saihou Mballow come and register. You have not had the Secretary General MP members, United members.
I'm not putting to you what was said to Gambian women. It's like Nimbe Mang NPP membership card soto. It benefit from this fund. This is what was said.
No. So let's have Honorable Sulayman also. Mr. Mballow, I heard what you have said.
Yes.
But in this whole ball game, we don't see transparency there. Because before it was launched officially, there were videos that were circulated. Senior members of your executive who made an audio, telling women about this fund.
Thank you.
Do you understand? So I don't know where the misinformation lies.
It's from him.
But what we are saying is,
you never had me.
For him, he never. No, he never. He never talked about it.
Until it is launched.
It's what he's saying now.
What we are saying is now. What we are saying is, when I say us, I mean National Assembly. We created this fund in 2020 called Gambian Women Enterprise Fund. And this was a flagship project.
Under the Ministry of Gender.
Ministry of Gender.
It's there. That one is there.
And President Barrow is the pioneer of this. When I say pioneer, because everything was done by his minister and the NAMS. And the minister was representing him in the parliament. Now, we made this law so that any fund that is coming to the Gambia for Gambian women, the fund could be protected. And so that, the donors are going to put some, Gambia government also put some. Initially, Gambia government put 5 million before EU came, because EU said they want counterpart funding. So Gambia government put 5 million on the table during the time of Mambure. By then, everything started during the time of Hussein.
I remember that was a vice president.
So now, the reason why they came to parliament is so that the fund will be guided and used judiciously for the interest of the Gambian women. Now, if the same president who championed that cause want to have a similar project within the MPP, do you understand? It's conflict. The reason why I'm calling it conflict,
impeachment.
The reason why I'm calling it conflict, because the Minister of Gender, this fund is under her ministry.
It's separate.
No. Listen, the
MPP and the gender fund, the fund for women, Gambian women, is different. People are confused. I've seen where they are confused. That fund.
What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that that fund, that MPP is this fund, but what I'm telling Gambian people that we also allocated funds in the budget.
It's clear.
No, listen, we don't know.
Ministry of
we
Gender.
don't know where, because it's the same Ministry of Gender, that woman that we have seen at your launching, who is leading this, who is leading the same crusade. It was not Maimouna Baldé who was leading it.
Okay, let me tell you.
If that is the case, we should have seen Maimouna Baldé leading that crusade in the absence of Fatou. Fatou should be there.
Let me answer that. Maimouna was not there. Maimouna traveled.
Saihou is very defensive.
You have to listen. In our development budget, Ministry of Gender and Children, Social Welfare, Strategy, Policy and Management, we have 16 million. $16 million. 16 million.
16, okay.
Okay. Strengthening women's economic initiative. Yes, that is 16 million. Strengthening women. You see the nomenclature. Strengthening women initiative is for women empowerment.
Yeah.
16 million.
16 million.
Okay, go to this other part of the budget. If you go to the manpower budget, Ministry of Gender Equality and Women Empowerment. Gender Equality and Women Empowerment. You have 21 million.
21 million. 16 plus 21, that's 37.
37. So you see, and if you look at the other budget components also, allocation will be musoli. So we are not clear, we are not mental trust. You understand? Kafuko, this is a separate fund. It's possible. Ni musole enterprise fund because you make the first one men not no. Fadu kinde tata on fenkol to platform all. Check all take adi musole platform all. NPP the political platforms. And this is fund.
They are supporters of UDP.
Yeah, but these funds are a political.
Don't benefited. No, but GDC supporters across the country. Don't confuse that with NPP.
No. What we are saying is a political. And you say that Alga fundraising can. Fundraising. But not a fundraising in America, for example, and in Europe.
Spain.
Thank you,
political parties do fundraising. We see them putting money, making pledges. But in NPP not draw because we raise this. Nobody see the process. Nobody see the money.
No, and
putting money in the box. We didn't hear see any money on the in the box. They say they raise this amount of money.
We are not. This is our business. United la kodo altamle alamabo alimbula ntolfana FPP la kodo. Let us manage. We are managing our money. One government is different.
Ila ID card and ila phone.
Amafo ID card.
Membership card. Patila ID card. Patila ID card. Donation. I'm scared.
Okay.
Scared of what?
Scared. Why?
Ndita follow ko Yaya fo nyame mbere ako isi Yaya samano kitiela. So but it's like that.
But Yaya accused directly ko.
Yeah, that's wrong, Yaya. But say something like
this letter that makafoko ika kodol meldila. Banko B mole alnako President Barrow. Nalon ko contractual katara dikan. You understand? Contractual be dikan. Okay, so Mr. Mballow, are you putting to the Gambian people ko umelko donation o dial Allah MPP member lambang for alka contract di mel na be yin ga kana.
That's a good question. In yanta wala nyinin kal. I will make it clear. Let me make it very clear. Nyin kodo melba dikal wol man contract soto mel this for wol man ke contract to.
Can you give one name?
I will not give you names.
but I can give you
because United Party you never tell I don't know United Movement follow al market party and we nene mafunti ka foko kari nyole ko do you are operating.
Yeah, Saihou.
You are operating.
Why
should we come out as no, but this is a political central government.
And that is very, very important. And I think the example of some years back, Kabiri Konyoko, how many million was deposited into the first lady account?
33 million.
33 million was deposited into the first lady's farm account.
I know a lot about it, but I will not speak about
Kabiri Afono. People like me and others said, this could be a conflict of interest. So makama. Molko no teninte ya defend. That time Sulayman Nyola for mol for ya defend le. Yansa. But you know why? You know why B? Yalam na na take. that same company TBA yen na wek la contrat go di wala
I know.
yen na wek la contrat go di wala that same company that deposited that money into the FAB account no mbato nga pare mbato and after all fanan kodi
Fature can official on that has nothing to do with this because it is very clear for this phone is not answer you are trying to mix people's
I don't want to take it. No, it's very smart.
No, I'm not smart today.
No, it's
no.
between that.
I'm laying a foundation
from government project.
No,
wait. I'm laying a foundation. I'm laying a foundation for a question. Yeah. He cannot tell me. Let me finish. I'm laying a foundation for a question. Okay, I'm laying a foundation for a question. In reference to Sulayman Saho, we have seen the 35 million, somebody just rectified, got 35 million into FAB. And later, our company was awarded contract with NAWEC. Mbota woto Kalilu Wage. Mi anko bin tola banko for your exclusively so to kaida. President of Fongole Lota ko. Nyim moto onka nyim boroni Kalilu Wage la adina. Yes. Fongolet. Kodi? President of Fongole afon beya mo. Futa enterprise. Atela ala business or minto fongo majority of it exclusivity le budget. Mbemo ojele jam deputy data ay ba matuma pare rek yalo political patronage la woti mota woto sewu ala bureau mi yalon kali ay le santo to bureau lo president baro fon lo ta ko politician dole nyin keno dina tele nyin loñe so when we see businessmen and politicians injecting into government ya mna ne kake because of political patronage wala tan kanyin karo ke ngo ila mo ngo menyin karo la fo nyin 50 million mi an ko ali landi businessman la diala bang
wala nan ko fado you should have closed this chapter
no la second
you close the chapter the moment I came out ka foye ko kodo be sodo ka nyamina
but a lot of
if you are pointing
example
ibe more ala wala hakilo be nolale you should not go there.
We are mindful of President Barrow's public statement. President Barrow said your bills are sponsored by businessmen.
No,
he said that. So if you have that in our memory, we will never remember that.
We are talking about this 50 million. I will specifically.
Businessman will sponsor.
No, we are not talking about Birol.
I want to conclude here. Now, media, a responsibility. The budget has been allocated. Responsibility as parliamentary. I didn't be able to budget item on no.
Yes.
We see how they are going to institute them.
Exactly.
Même for Gambia musole wala munyintiko. This is all political tailor. And the budget okono centralized services. Kodi jamal bi yemi alam president sa bondino. So nkay même falete ani kay men ngeden kafu dono le kade seku kay même fon. Seku maro membe kere nyimbe mo Gambia dingon la kodorti. Ndebe wala fon. Because centralized service president can expenditure dol kejele. Mais le ministry of finance be kodo dila. Gender ni tata ni ministry of gender. Wala na women enterprise for you wala na kafu MPP ma je kafu mo le kalta aleta ID party ID card ni.
Exactly.
Because of this fund. Women enterprise fund.
Gender fund.
Musoli alonko. Ni akodo di muso mende ya domo. Ya lonko. Ila na makodole. Ni kana jofa. Ikanajo.
Osusu
Fature. Ikanajo.
Ya di fusa mende ya domo. Yaje honde bulsaho anin yaya be men foka because ila party ya the party failed.
A filter.
Mana ko do fo but
because I told the party okay like UDP a janjanta in the first place chanting UDP atata karala they are inactive.
Okay.
So saying it will embark on Munela wala munyinti ko this on substantiated
talking
accusation. Wala munyinti MPP ko do sunya jana MPP be nyi soto kam minto bari honorable felenti meet the people so ya tarajang kabir gender minister be nyin chekol bondi kan dual tari MPP muso Gambia muso le ba benefit
No, la party mo lelti.
No.
They put on the
I can swear the whole program. Muso dol je nde mantara MPP muso dol ya sodo iko mantara
you see honorable president advisor, for me if the minister generalito and giving checks to women, for me, that will never be that must be MPP supporters.
No.
Of course.
No.
And he was giving them
President Barrow support that.
Melia conduct, mel tata round, kaje musol mel dube ite MPP le.
Seko ni man sekunda no mais ko commission ko ya kana fiya ko so bi investigate la
bi ni muso comme ni muso mi yalan ko comme te man dara NPP bari lafta na la
ida register
ita soto
comme muso doli ya soto
no mena women enterprise
alla women enterprise alla ni 15 million
party. That's the party money.
So you must be a member.
Government, central government.
But if you,
money.
so what I'm asking is today. No, what I'm asking.
This
today,
MPP fund.
Maybe you
clarify.
Okay.
So
50 million.
50 million.
What is for MPP? Party.
Yeah, what I'm trying to get.
What is different from it means some
maybe explain for example B NPP. But if I join today, will I have access to that money?
Because the moment you are a member, MPP operate Kanyame, member from the founding, Kunu. And in B, the moment you join, you are MPP.
Okay.
So,
money
MPP be
money be distributed na nyadile.
Members, members, money will be distributed. Well, we took a competent institution. Well, Muslim.
Call it competent.
Because they have been operating independent.
the service of Salam.
I was not.
Pretty executive.
No, but I'm not going to unit. Unit ko ku be kan de altol be kata
I told you
ya party man on unit number bunyadi
okay
altol be
pardon
ko be ko
we unite movement for change
because I heard some people saying united, some people are calling you unit, some people are calling you unite.
We are famous and popular. That's how we are.
So
Mr. Mballow yen to nyeja de ko do dakal karakele won sai mbidaka karakele won nyadi ali
but question of move. Let me come back. Now, move to what all say. I send the musu me along ko be na join the MPP have the same MPP access to dollar like any other women. So I think that's for
the party.
But 50 million Gambian musola you get a party musu gelle bi. Sai so far ba dara ID card di. Allah musu gelle register la party.
No, I mean Intermantara committee to
me. 200,000 women settled.
That's not Intermantara committee because
go for
executive member is telling me you don't know all
musu be jealous la.
Iman criteria land follow.
2,000
Salam and in the committee.
Vote by.
Now after Musol empower.
Vote by.
Now after Musol empower. Albe kodike solo bondila, ale tangible projects sol dealer. Mi anko soma ale sustain la abe makola. But in 50 million tala musu wuli kemesti tema. 50 million. Momo fonte hani
500,000 sort of.
No, 500,000.
They are just
not even 20,000.
They are just on voter map by.
Not even 20,000.
They have started manipulating election process.
Yeah.
And we will hold them
accountable.
So now,
Gambia Musol Fana left the face to the
one. And one this way. Their votes and
MPP Noma. Blungolung, ibe borika meeting on. Ibe la paso bondikan. Foko pare bela dimba school within the
MPP is not transparent. Well, see no executive member like him. Basic questions here, he said he has no knowledge about them. So that is expression.
Committee. I'm not a committee for all the
this should be
committee
at the parliament level.
Yaya Menteng Sanyang. Are you a committee member?
No.
On human rights?
Yes, I'm a member. Yes. I'm a member. Human rights. Mad is our chair.
Gender do.
Mad, I'm not a member.
Are you a member?
No, this question is different. No, committee. This is why all the political parties.
So my question is, and somebody brought this to my attention. Yalong atol NPP, al Grand Alliance Lesotho. Alda maman ke patriote alna la kafolong ko ya MPP mo kafol so ala Grand Alliance mina otol ala alliance or molo
they are included
in
they are working on in this 50 million of course you kill
but can divide the size ni musu wul ke me for divide no 250 the mass $150
don't waste your time dividing in here that's not the way to divide no don't waste your time
Professor Mballow to the phone
May God forbid they have 200,000 women in their database. God forbid.
No, women.
Okay, now let's turn the table. Now
you cannot do that calculation here. It's not the competent
I love
body.
that.
It's not the competent body.
I love that.
Well, Babela do
calculate.
Moli Sasile.
I love that. How does you kilo amasi? Calculate. $250.
And they are Gambia Musoli.
You want to tell me Musu Sula Tanina? You want to anybody in MPP? You tell me Musoleti. Honey be MPP. You might be.
No, I need it.
You might reject it. But you must do all game. May you allow MPP. You go in Mansula Blonda.
I've seen that. 50 million.
No,
50 million. 50 million. Miatala Musuli Lulu Tema. Momo Wuli Tanda Masu. Just 5,000 women. Just 5,000 women. Each will have just 10,000. Go.
I'm not
Oppositional. I'm taking points. I'm equal calculator.
So this will not stop.
Take it to the bank. Gambia Musol Balen Kodo be domola. Ya me so ale boy.
Gambia Musol Gambia Musol leti. It's going to be leti. Gambia Musol.
Now let's move on. Now I have to turn the table on. Survey ko ako 49% ko they will vote for another candidate. But survey mintande wolom ning Gambenol nata together. Nata mbe kafuta nyoma. Oppositional ni kafuta nyoma. Ese mansakunda boy ndinol. Bari Gambenol survey mintande wolom Gambenol after of united coalition, united coalition against the incumbent. Because it looks like majority of Gambians don't want President Barrow to go to Qatar. So Molko il after coalition United Democratic Party. Kabiri party da ma ngolta kendinyo oppositional wo 49% atol nata 35 APRC no to alliance nata 14 Doi nata 8 Unite nata 7 Dol nata 2 Dol nata yansa against the opposition dama meaning ko you are UDP is the clear winner when it comes to that poll. Now Molko ngana opposition e kafunyoma. That's what the government people want. Mbeda kota wale government people are all for. But at all party of another position, people are beginning to have issues with that. Alla declaration atol mang tara coalition o nyinen kakang. Al kamim for atol ko alliance. Ngala party leader mo ile kunun ko ngaje alla retreat ko. Atol tita primaries la. Ako mol min lafte na e kafal kan. Ni mo na te kafal kan comme NPP wo mo alliance leti. Wo manke coalition ti. But Gambenol ko after coalition nela. Baratol ko mole na loyal ka. Allo opposition ni bita nyindiro ni bita negotiation la. Ni la position for clearly banta. Abe koleala le pour negotiation okay. Sa Gambenol wishes momenti in a coalition. Already imam ratol bo violate kan because
mantra violate. Mantra violate. Yala fatu ba understand. Okay. But it is a statement from which angle?
Okay.
There is an apex body, coalition apex body. They are initiator and they are engaging political parties.
Yes, apex,
which UDP is represented. Usain Dabuman will represent what?
Yeah.
You understand? Useni bala past experiences lel foka.
Okay.
You understand? I don't know for the context.
Okay.
Because there were a lot of trials in coalition coup nad to from nad to another point. At point in time, I mean for wala mindiko that nad bengoton. And multa de bendeje multa de kafuta nyoma. They kind of elbow him.
Yeah.
You understand? It are the kumuta kombe katro file in it. So atafana nala molaje ko nyul begin let's give them chance at that I was valid code. But in tola mol be discussion table hotel.
Okay.
Na mol beje and we are getting feedback, we are responding. You don't sign them for episode because we made a tamakan do male. And duntolu as an executive body we sat down. We respond to issues. If DA Jao is here or the other coordinator will tell you UDP is very effective and instrumental. We respond. Okay, there are different types of coalition. Some you can call it alliance, some you can call it coalition. But coalition 2016, into level simple or symbol or system civil. Because mistake Jamal Ketaoto, whereby Atina form a coalition with Ferio Jamal Soto. Until we are not going because more than the canal. O sifal intita wala so nibita coalition wala. Mbe sarto revisit la. You understand? Adu na mo lako doi fana mba fokan sidi suyebu fana mbe similar team fokan ne. Suyebu fana ko itita coalition wala. Coalition me along. You understand? The minister can just be fired one day. You understand? Without the committee or the group knowing. Yeah, for now concern. It's a by far for now concern so like about the coalition. So you say double for now atafo. Ate memira man ko conclude ko until we are out of the coalition talk. No. Please let the Gambians be feel free and know that until we know that we are the opposition majority. But the market bluff market to suppress the will and the wishes of other people. But in commenting the discussion is going on. But more for Kana because democracy is about majority. Yeah. The cardinal principle of democracy is majority. I know majority is not always right. Their decision might be a decision that will not favor the community or the society or a group. But in Kana form downplay the democracy la kajeko majority ka for ba mutale ba duandela kajeko every we are all equal. No. You understand? I know your 5% is important. Because na taranu 50 plus 1 bekeri njani. Yeah. Nkonte nyumfal. Mbitale fankadang. Nimbente patiol melse lano nyoka wale na.
Wala nyoka. Yeah.
You understand? But if you are interested, put na Adama Barrow bond. Sulayman ne majority son. You understand? So it can for discussion of Sulayman Tatarraji or Nabetarala leader Tatarraji. It already if you have that concept ko Sulayman na grupo moli Sulayman na tombo. Only fadu to tombo. It is through the democratic process. Yeah. So in the discussion with Bekela, you fadu to the bondige leader on the discussion table. You have any level of discussion right? You understand? So all these things, imagine they are trying to suppress our will. But let's go to the table.
But Allah mule mean.
You understand?
It's not what the party leader said, and it's not what executive will mean for. No. Party leader, if Allah mule ko is clear. Iko, albe coalition join la. Atuleba leader.
No, listen. No, it can mean for all it can mean for all this is democracy, and it's about majority. Nintata coalition, but the issue of who is going to lead. So do you think that you will find somebody from nowhere to come and lead a person who has no structure, who doesn't have a political party to lead me?
But yeah,
it's a non-starter. But my brother. You cannot bring somebody who is in a political party to come and lead me. You understand? Fadu. You have to be.
I'm asking questions.
No, I understand. Let's be honest. I'm honest. A person who doesn't have a structure, chairman table, councilor table, bureau table, banco fonka. I used to find it all for the register, but yeah. But it is because of Saihou Mballow, you have personal against Saihou Mballow. Even if Saihou Mballow to surface, to come, and the Saihou Mballow party of Molata Tombo is the majority party. Do you really want coalition? What the motive left coalition on? Because coalition is just like a business. You have 10, I have 5, I have 20, we come together. But in go, let's see Najibi, GDC. Ni GDC ni UDP lata nyoka. Okay, mbe na nyoka. Yeah. If UDP should lead, for example, to be the flag bearer, the president yasida, vice president do fanan. You understand?
But no cabinet sharing.
No. We never said that, sir. We never said that on record. For the record, but to let executive mafugo no cabinet sharing. Because you cannot have a coalition with people in a yellow political resource cabinet to place.
No,
we never said that. No, even when Nathan Tolkan, even Melian endorse right now. Okay. We cannot take all. We are not advocating
so
for
you are not
take all.
Primary bank for
no,
conditions.
Useni memfollow intiko. Kafoko kada conventional kada primary because of the past experience. Even war. The last primary menge. Iko ntole UDP nkole o manipulate. Barota
atole winter.
Barota ntole winter.
Muna na balance primary.
No, listen. Don't primary. Primary lengo. Barola primary fund. Some people are saying ko UDP nkole it was not fair.
Yeah.
Matu. Yala yang alejwala. Nko ntole come emphasize MB. Fatou is a concerned party. Yaya is a concerned party.
Yeah.
Mballow is a concerned party. We come to the table. Na modus operandi GB. Bekele nyane. You understand? If Ninda the table is if all of you people agree that mbitale mbe molel tombo na carte for ali alon control majority even when be win so don't fear about voting but man left to go on a full-time exercise for them. You understand? We don't want to go to that because another stress putting another resources you know, we don't want to stress ourselves, but Nindo Nara, Yaya Lonko, Sulayman na strength. For example, Nina parliamentary. Now, I'll come now. I'll conclude. I will learn. For example, parliamentary. Parliamentary. We know that Yaya Sanyang strength mulati kundal. Sulayman Musanta, but and Sulayman is UDP. Okay. You know, Yaya is from a party that is registered. For example, because I want to be very clear in my language.
Yeah.
The constitution of is we are guided by that.
Yeah.
And Nimbe Diamula, talal political party.
Yeah.
Because in the National Assembly, the movement call will tend to stand in order. So independent. So I remember for Gawal Indiko. Ni na long comforted deputy yato. Doing call the strength muni area. We have no problem. Hussein has been in agreement to that. You understand? GDC, Nalonko, these are their areas. We have no problem. Go, until man left in a camp we next take all. We don't want that until we are open. We are emphasized. Go, we are open. Even if the fact, Nina data si ko ha, Usenu left line besila bari, until left conventional. Usenu Fao is not going to be part of that discussion until we have people Melbourne champion. Anyone level discuss. They will bring it to the executive. Executive will conclude on it. And a personal experience, abola siaka, abo fokang. That's not a crime. But it's not conclusive.
It's not conclusive.
It's not conclusive.
So the doors are open for negotiation.
They are interested in taking certain key points. Convention hotel. In conclusion, look, we need to come together as a nation. It's not about me, Hussein Dabo. It's not about UDP. It's about the Gambia that we need to build out. So, under table, I'm very happy. Other statement I meant for you, one of the interview. You know, until we are not until I'll see on the table. I'll agree to me now. We all go by that. But you have to go by force in the convention already.
Okay.
No,
just like so yeah.
Yes.
Sulayman Saho is interesting, and to be honest, to be fair to UDP, B it will need to be incumbent. More from Kolokofang, ni MPP ni la alliance will be bondije. UDP the siate told. Ya MPP mo kafung mo siate kono. Ni will be bondi ko kono asake UDP le siate. Now atol form ta sign so we atandi ko albe 2% le. Now BBB ni ko coalition okay. Natol ko atol equal stakes to no waranga atol coalition of lead mol ba jere ko how is that possible? Ibo justify no nya.
Yeah, so we was Sulayman Central Bardu.
Ibo justify no nya.
Central Bardu he spoke, kept quiet, and I didn't interject.
Okay, yes.
And I want him to accord me the same.
Central Bank, please. But
can we set the ground rule?
Yes, he would.
No.
If we rely on survey, if we rely on the survey, we are going to rely historically on all surveys.
Okay.
When candidates were named individually, the whole country said they prefer Talib Bensouda to lead coalition. 50%. Remember the last survey before this.
Oh, okay.
This was what Gambians said.
Yes.
When candidates were mentioned to Gambians, which candidate you want.
Which survey? Is it your sponsored survey or an independent survey? I don't know.
No, it was separate.
It was separate. I'm asking. I'm asking.
Any survey.
No, thank you.
Yes.
Any survey.
Don't feel offended.
And let me
I'm
tell you one
asking.
thing.
No, wait. So,
Our candidate Talib will not be mentioned in any survey. And his candidate mentioned, I get closer to our candidate. Let me put that first. So you said survey.
Exaggeration. That's hyperbole.
Sulayman,
Too hyperbole.
Sulayman,
in this country. That's number one.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, you mentioned survey, and I led the foundation. We are going to subsequently rely on all the previous surveys. And I said, a survey was conducted, the same CIPRAS, that mentioned individual candidates. And our candidate, Emad, the Gambians want Talib Ahmed Bensouda to lead coalition over 50%. And if that survey is conducted today, he will still be the preferred Gambian candidate. Let's leave there. You see, coalition building process. I want politician and political parties not only to be bookworm, we have to be intelligent. The process, we must marry being a bookworm to being intelligent. Do you understand? And what I realize about some political parties and some politicians, they have bookworm, but they are not intelligent. Let's take a process. You see, Adamo Barrow, with all due respect, came through a process. When there was no, I was one of those people who say, UDP is no, we cannot allow it. But when we subject it to a process, Adam emerged as UDP candidate and won election. Not if a party leader, Hussein Dabo, did not reject process for NAD, he could have been president of this country ever since. It's not about you are big, you are small or so. Now, if I call you to negotiation, before you come to the negotiation table, I say, no, you don't have a card. You are going to go by only my card. When we call people for negotiation, there should be, everybody should bring your card on the negotiation table. But if you foreclose me, no, you don't bring your card. Come to the negotiation table, but it's only my card that is going to be that's not how we do coalition process. Do you understand? So that is why it is going to be very, very, very difficult. If one party said, I am big, you must join us. And for me, I always tell people, Adamo Barrow is going to lose 2026 presidential election. And if the UDP don't change their position, they'll be very irrelevant in the process. And I'm saying, and this is one of my process, I even left the party. Because one thing I know, Gambians want change. Do you understand? Gambians want change. How many UDP supporters are saying we are waiting for the coalition? How many of them?
How do you know that?
Don't interject.
How do you know that? I'm asking. How do you know that? You are not part of it. You are not part of it. You are breaking ground rules.
That is why
there is no ground rules. That's your so-called ground rules.
We are speaking.
You are busy with your food.
No, I'm listening. I was listening to you.
No, you are busy with your food.
I was listening. Now, we have seen senior UDP executive officers without Usenu as flag bearer is a deal breaker.
What do you mean?
We had Lamin Mane in the interview said, without Hussein Dabo leading any coalition, it's a deal breaker.
But the thing is here, let me come there.
Yes.
Because it is also very unfair to the UDP as a party. It only a selection, okay, as a party. A process.
Yes.
We went through a process.
Yes.
This person is our candidate.
Yes.
And then atule na coalition kalko anna atule mbaral ba candidate falila wo fana ma correct
Fatou
that's ridiculous.
Fatou,
yeah,
very unfair, ridiculous.
And it's very undemocratic.
I said before.
No, abula, yes, Sulayman, abula.
Let's be very intelligent. Coalition.
I can interject. You cannot interject.
Okay, but we need to frame it more. You say let us be intelligent. That means we are not intelligent.
I'm not saying
let me
tell me sometimes that you are intelligent.
You know, in this you should be user friendly.
No,
the way he talks, the way he talks like No, Honorable Saho. No, you want to tell Gambians you are not intelligent, but I said, let's have the process. Politicians and political parties need to be intelligent. That's what I said. And I did not input improper. No, you are not talking about me. I said it. What I'm saying,
we have just 10 minutes to go.
It's very simple now.
He needs to be civil in the language.
It's very, very simple now.
Please be civil.
And for me, that is it. Gambians want coalition.
Yes.
Do you understand? The type of coalition where everybody will bring your card on the negotiation table, we negotiate. Do you understand? And for me, if any presidential head of any political organization want to lead any coalition in this country, you must subject yourself to primaries, to public scrutiny, and to convention. That must happen. Because for me, I like for instance, we in United Movement, we can say we have the most the favorability and the approval rate of our candidate is so high. Do you understand? We can say no.
Why do you guys say you have the elected? You have the most.
You have the most winnable. So if now everybody is relying on the winnable candidate, electable candidate. So for me, that is it. There is no small movement that unite our approach to coalition building.
What is your approach?
Our approach to coalition building is every party will come and subject itself, their leader, to a process that is going to be acceptable by all the parties.
Okay.
I'm speaking.
Okay.
We also say we want to grow with every political organization. You see, coalition building is trust. In the full disclosure of facts, I interacted with a lot of party leaders in this country, movements, and so sadly, none of these party heads or movement trust UDP.
So Yajel. Fatou Yajel. Then this man is out of it. No. So Yajel, this man, you know. No. Yajel, I'm coming from Yajel. You have 1 minute. You have UDP man left.
Why?
You know why?
Why?
It's because trust issue. Do you know why?
Why?
They don't have trust because of several interviews from top party executive officers. Without Usenu, a deal breaker. If you don't want to join us, you go. Some of the social media comments. So you see, Gambia, one thing about Gambia is a very small and close society. Whatever somebody wrote on Kerr Fatou is all over the world. Do you understand? The conduct of some party executive members, senior party executive members, is making Gambians distrust them if they form an electoral pact with them, either by way of joining forces, strategic alliance, or whatever. Gambians are very wary of that. That is not because of anything, but because of public pronouncements by senior party executive officers. So, what every party should do in this country for coalition building is to humble yourself. Humble yourself. Subject yourself to the process. If you are very powerful, you are more popular in the country, exercise that during the convention. And whatever leader emerges from the convention, we are going to accept. But come for negotiation, but leave your card at home. No party will accept that in this country.
All right, Fatou. Fatou, you know what I want to put to Yaya. All the allegations that he is putting to us is fallacious.
No, I pay back. He be interjecting.
No, it's fallacious. You are alleging. You said the interruption.
Stop.
Listen, all the people that you interacted with.
Yes. They don't trust you.
Okay, if they don't trust us, it's good that they don't trust us.
Yes.
But you, even if we are going to negotiate, as you are right now, until your status is known with IEC.
Thank you.
But you are not going to be at the negotiation table.
We don't even want to negotiate.
Because we are going to negotiate with political parties.
We don't want to negotiate.
Political parties that are very honest. They have history in this country. They have been participating in elections. Do you understand? They have MPs. They have their representatives. We can discuss. But the movement, if you look at the definition for movement, they are groups that are initiated out of anger most of the time, out of desperation. Do you understand? Yearning for power without credibility, without building their basis. They are just they throw themselves to be rebellious. Now let's learn. What I'm saying,
I am civilized.
No, exactly. But what I'm saying is, you said, you have said how you want to be part of a process.
That's correct.
I'm saying, for you are a non-starter as far as we are concerned.
Okay.
Because you don't have the qualification to be on our table.
Okay.
For us, we are trying to engage Mama Kande. We are trying to
He rejected you. Let me tell you good
Even
news.
if he's going to reject.
No, yeah, stop.
Our doors are open.
Yeah, stop.
Our doors are open. Our doors are open. Now, we, PDYS, they are potential partners. For us, we have lists out. Even NRP is a potential partner. NCP is a potential partner.
NRP.
Even those in Barrow's government right now, we are doing an outreach. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Listen, I'm telling you, we are dealing with political parties.
Yeah.
Ganu, stroke Kebamadi. Do you understand? Understand? We are engaging them. So what I'm telling Yaya is that you cannot just come, you give yourself a name, you apply, you have a case pending, you want to make yourself a demigod, a winnable candidate, a candidate that, you know, that is not, you don't go trial within the country and know your status. Mama Kande went for election in this country.
They all reject you.
Halifa Saleh went for election in this country. His political party has been engaged. But the Unite movement has never participated in any single election in this country.
In 2026.
Do you understand? So how can those people want to set a criteria for people to discuss on a national event?
Okay, I think
what I'm telling you, with all due respect, is your entitlement to be where you are. And it's your political right to associate. This is your constitutional right.
Yeah.
But one thing that is cardinal, majority should be respected. Majority decision is the decision.
Who's the majority?
Do you understand? Whether you like it or not, we are the opposition majority.
Struggling with election for 30 years.
MPP is the majority political party in this country, followed by UDP. Whether you like it or not, that's a fact.
That is not the
fact. That's a fact. Now, when you talk about electability, inability, and electability, Gambian people are going to decide. You will know that 2026.
Let me tell you this.
Come to the rim. You will know who you are.
It's going to be three-man.
You will know who you are.
NPP, Grand Coalition, and UDP.
You are thinking of
you are Grand Coalition. Do you understand?
Led by who?
No,
led by your electable candidate.
No, just wait. I said
your electable candidate.
For us, we don't impose our candidate on Gambian.
No. You said you are the
2026 presidential election is going to be three horse race.
Yes.
NPP, Grand Coalition,
led by
UDP.
Led by who?
Do you understand? I said
the Grand Coalition led by who?
We are not going to say led by. We are going to subject.
No, you said you are you said you are the
candidate. Emerged as the head of the Grand Coalition. If Mama Kande emerged as head of Grand Coalition.
No, pray to God that you are not found wanted before the commission.
If Swaibu Toure,
the commission may ban
if Swaibu Toure emerged as,
because you people are not
understand.
Your things are not clear. If you are not banned by the commission, because you have been
hatred.
No, it's not hatred. What I'm saying is,
that's what I'm telling you.
Your issue is the Grand Coalition. The Grand Coalition. No, what I'm saying, the Grand Coalition. What I'm saying, the most. No, what I'm saying. No, what I'm saying. It's not. What I'm saying.
No, let me say. Most of your heart.
No.
Stop this.
It's not about heart.
And I'm telling you, you are the most hated UDP executive officer.
No. Let me tell you.
Okay, now. No, guys, let me.
I don't care.
No.
To the feedback.
I don't care.
But
what I'm saying.
Let me come.
You have a matter before the commission.
It's not clean.
Your leader.
You become the most hated UDP executive officer in the executive.
Now.
You are telling us this.
Yes.
Clean your heart.
Yes. If I proceed. No. What I'm telling you.
No, wait.
No. What I'm telling you.
Now
your leader
has central body.
Your leader has your leader. No, what I'm saying. What you said you have a winnable candidate. You said you have a winnable candidate. You said you have a winnable candidate. Your candidate is before a commission. Until the commission clears of hatred, then you can contest in this country. It's not. It doesn't happen. No, he said you guys
Stop.
He said trust. He said your heart of hatred.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
We are much.
This is not hatred.
mention their candidate. You don't mention my candidate.
But you said trust. I'm
Your
saying
colleagues say you are the most hated UDP officer because of your conduct.
no, that's fallacious.
Because of your
No, that's
my candidate is not here.
No, but you said trust.
my thing
You said trust. Your candidate is before a commission.
Myself and my candidate, we believe in ourselves. That's why we started something new. We don't go for something that we don't believe
But your candidate is before a commission.
You Sulayman Saho, you don't believe in the
You are the most
I'm gonna have to stop the show. You guys have to stop.
But what I'm saying,
but
That's why we started something new.
stop.
No, but what I'm saying,
You don't believe in your candidate. You are just pretending.
you believe in nothing.
Yes, Saho.
You believe in nothing.
Sulayman.
You believe in nothing.
You
believe in nothing.
Sulayman Saho.
You believe in nothing.
That's why we started something new.
If you believe in a
That's why we
corrupt
started something new.
person who is appearing before a commission,
And your leader,
I don't expect National Assembly members to be just
You are guys at National Assembly. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
no,
This is
what
so wrong.
I'm saying,
bad heart.
what I'm
That's
saying,
why your fellow members are telling us you are the most hated UDP executive.
Yeah.
The full disclosure. Because of your heart. Nobody here you are mentioning.
what I'm saying,
My party.
no,
Stop.
What do you do?
you mentioned my
Stop. Sulayman.
No, I did not mention anybody.
Sulayman.
No,
Sulayman.
I said
Sulayman, but I have to go.
Properties.
That's why I say Gambian people.
And I am telling you, clean your heart of hatred.
Sulayman. No, you guys need to stop.
Tax.
No, you guys.
Your leader evaded tax.
Tell him.
Tell him too. Thank you.
Let's stop. No, but I can't.
Thank you. Go and tell him too.
Now,
Go and tell him too.
Saihou Mballow, you are enjoying all of this. No, what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
No, you should have interjected.
I
Stop
have
this.
interjected.
This is personal conflict.
What I'm supposed to?
You don't know that.
No, Sulayman, but Sulayman.
Business.
Sulayman Saho.
Well, he has the most tax evaded.
Sulayman.
He evaded tax.
It looks like you guys.
Thank you. Go and tell my leader.
Sulayman Saho. Alabula, Alfana. But I'll stop. If I say stop, please, I'll stop. Yeah, but I'll stop. Honorable.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on this. You know, I come to call opposition moment to unite la. And if that doesn't happen,
unite.
No, let me finish. No, but Ali Bulangadia.
Only UDP that
Ali
in the
Bulangadia.
process will unite.
Ali Bulangadia. But Ali Bulangadia. No, I'll stop.
People from coalition executive they win, they tell you go out.
Honorable.
A movement.
We are brave men. That is why we started something new. We believe in ourselves. That is why we are not following something that we don't believe in. You don't believe in me. You don't believe in yourself because you told me you cannot win. Now you are following him. You don't believe it because you don't trust yourself.
That's fallacious.
Now
We believe in ourselves.
Last
We believe in ourselves. That is why we established a party. We started something new. If you want something, if you want opportunity, you are going to join. You are going to President Barrow.
Charles, can you
If you want power, you are going to.
And I'm very disappointed. Because these are very honorable men, and we should be able to talk about each of their leaders, but it should be in a very civilized way. And this brings us to the end of the show. Until we come here next week, good night to you all.
Looking for the perfect home away from home in the Gambia? Welcome to BC's Residence, your ideal short stay apartment in the heart of Bundum. Whether you're visiting for business, pleasure, or an extended stay, BC's Residence offers you the comfort, convenience, and privacy you deserve. Enjoy spacious, well-appointed accommodations in a peaceful neighborhood just behind Nusrat High School. Our residence combines modern amenities with authentic Gambian hospitality, ensuring your stay is both comfortable and memorable. At BC's Residence, you are not just booking a room, you're finding your perfect base to explore all that the Gambia has to offer. Ready to book your stay? Contact us today. +220-941414 bcsresidence@gmail.com. BC's Residence, Bundum, behind Nusrat High School. Your comfort is our priority.
Ja Oil ñoom ñoo jiitu si wàllum jaay essence si biir réew mi te ñu def ko warugal pour kontaan loo suñu client yi borom moto yi ak driver yi seen jaaxare jeex na léegi pour am essence bu baax ak njëg bu yomba lii sax moo tax ñu amal leen banxaas fépp si biir réew mi pour essence bu baax bu set benn place rek la muy Ja Oil soo soxlae essence bu set essence bu baax gasoil wala kérosine naa la wax ne Ja Oil rek mooy jëmukaay ga doxantul rek si bépp banxaasi Ja Oil nga am si bànneex ak Ja Oil seen bànneex mooy suñ taxawaay moo tax ñu amoon leen banxaas bépp si biir réew mi nim gën a yombee pour yow ak suñ liggéeykat yu xarañ yi naa la won ne mbégte rek nga see jël pour am essence bu baax pour say machine fenn place rek la mooy sa Ja Oil ak Ja Oil bànneex kese la moo tax sax suñ station si nekk ca Costa Road ak Banjul wàññil nañ leen njëgi essence bi foofu noonu pour am si lu leer mun ngaa call si 770-8080 322-9070 714-7273 wala 787-1321 Ja Oil, the pride of the nation.
Legendary and the envy of the market. Retail banking. One bank, different amazing packages. Whether you are interested in savings account, current account, time or fixed deposit account, lending or overdraft, our team of dedicated staff is always ready and happy to help you out with your transactions as you wish. Corporate banking. Trust Bank offers the most convenient services for deposit accounts, credit facilities, trade finance, bond and guarantee, and foreign currency account. With e-banking, you can make electronic bill payments and online banking and enjoy 24-hour access to your money without ATM. With the largest network of branches and agents, we give you the convenience to receive funds as you please. We are Trust Bank because we take pride in satisfying every customer's financial needs.
Introducing the future of hassle-free and seamless financial transaction. The Una Wallet app, empowering you to effortlessly manage your money anytime, anywhere. With the Una Wallet app, you can now enjoy branchless banking, wallet-to-wallet transfer, wallet-to-cash, and bank cross-border payments, deposit at a bank, and withdraw from any Una branch. Get ready to experience the ultimate banking convenience with the Una Wallet app. With just few taps on your phone, you can effortlessly add funds, withdraw, and send money to your loved ones. The Una Wallet app also provides a detailed history of your transaction, making it easier to track your expenses. So, what are you waiting for? Download the Una Wallet app today on Play Store or App Store and say goodbye to hassle of traditional banking. Uno Forex Bureau Limited, delivering much more than money